How we doing? How we doing? Oh my goodness. What's up, Christian Garcia? How you doing, Zakatin? Oh my goodness, we're opening the stream with spoilers. Holy moly, what is this TDC talk? I think it's more likely to be a transforming Beast Gohan situation. There was never really any mention of Orange Piccolo in the leaks and whatnot. I think it's much more likely to just be a Beast Gohan thing. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I just don't, I wouldn't anticipate them to release, like a tag switch unit. I mean, I guess it was last year, so. Whew, I'm tired. Not super tired, but I will be in a little bit, I'm sure. I'm at the very, very end of my day right now. It is currently 3 in the morning for me, so. This is a very, very odd time to be live streaming, I will say. Usually this is when I'm just in my evening routine. I'm used to being up at these hours, but I don't know. All the energy I normally put into my recording content is more of like a first half of the day type of thing. 12:06, best stream time ever for you. Wow. Literally just noon? That's crazy. Let's see how we're doing on power level. Because I think we still have an hour before GEPPY's stream starts. So, we're just kind of kicking it for now. Let me see. Okay, so on the 16th, I had 32 mil, 214,000. And that was 10 days ago. So I need to have made 400k on top of that, which would be 614,000, and I'm at 680. So I've made 670k. Or 470k instead of 400k, which would have been my projected goal for that. Sick. Yeah, I know, time zones be like all weird and such. Yeah, I don't know how I just kind of started shattering my my daily goals for power level. Because at first, like, for a while when I was doing just the Epic Showdown Goku strategy, or like when I wasn't really touching 38.7 that much, I was barely able to get 30k per reset. So that was like 10k per day is what we were talking. So I gave myself a little bit higher of a goal than that, and I wanted to try and get 100k resets when I went back in with like a more lucrative strategy. Which would have just been upping it, like multiplying my gains by 3, because then now I'm getting 30k per day-ish, right? And then I noticed I was doing even well enough to do better than 100k resets and do like 120k resets, which is 40k per day. So I was like, okay, new goal is 40k per day, and I've been holding myself to that 40k per day average, and I have been kind of easily beating it. And that's obviously not including Dokkan Day. That's just on normal times, where I don't have access to, like, the Time Chamber, or any other good link level event that helps boost those numbers. People did say TDC was going to be movie themed, but didn't know which movie it was going to do. Well, per the trailer that we got, it was every single, like every single movie that released in order all the way up to the superhero movie. But it did not include the superhero movie, just all the other ones. So, people are kind of assuming it's pointing to superhero, which makes a lot of sense. You hope the unlimited cooler stage doesn't drop in an hour. Would need some sleep like 3 a.m. here. Yeah, no, same, one shot. I'm pretty sure we're in the same time zone. It is also 3 a.m. here. My take is that I hope it does drop in an hour. I hope that it does drop in an hour. Because I have work tomorrow at like 5 p.m. So a solid 14 hours from now. And I won't be... So, the original time that we are thinking it's supposed to go live is tomorrow. Well, I guess later today, technically. At 8:30 p.m. my time, which is PST. And if that happens, I'll still be at work for another, like, 2 hours before I even get to start playing the event. So, if it's only going to be open for a total of, like, 10 to 12 hours, because of it starting, like, when we think it's going to start, I'm going to miss a solid chunk of that. But if it goes live now, I could just say, screw sleep tonight, and literally play it all the way until the minute I clock in tomorrow. And that will be the best possible thing that could happen. So, that's why I decided to do this live stream and stuff, with GEPPY going live early. I was like, yeah, let's not risk it. I would have hated to be preparing to go to bed. You know, and then getting notified that the event went live. No way. I can't miss out on something like that. When is the worldwide celebration starting? You have like 1k stones. Well, in the next, like, what, 15 hours? 18 hours? Something like that? I don't know. Bad at math. We're gonna be getting the live stream announcing the, like, release for the Tanabata celebration. So it probably wouldn't be too long after that. I assume maybe, like, by the 29th or something, it'll actually be live in-game. Oh, yeah, that's actually really good takes. If it is gonna be superhero, that is my one ask. That is the one thing that I want. I don't care what form of, you know, Gohan, Piccolo, Gammas end up showing up and being, you know, another redundant, like, superhero celebration. I just need them to have Magenta and or Dr. Hedo represented in cards. I'll even take it if they're not listed as a named unit on the card and they're just in a super attack animation or something. I'll take it. I just want them to be represented in some type of way. Obviously, the best thing would be if they just straight up... What if both of them were banner units? That'd be so cool. The live stream is just going to be a video now because of some natural disasters for Japan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the time of the GEPPY live stream also adjusted, right? Because of the typhoons going on in Japan. So hot take, an LR Magenta that revives into Cell Max, and Cell Max, you have 90% damage reduction. Just permanently, just always. That's kind of a ridiculous ability to have. He'd have to have, like, no defense for that to be balanced. Okay, I need to find this link again for the live stream, just so I can double check if there are any more changes to the time. Or if it's still going to be going live when they said. Oh, yep. It's still the same. 44 minutes from now. Alright. It is way too early for Cell Max to Easy A in this celebration. Are you kidding? No way. What year did he come out again? In fact, we can do this fun little thing. Hold on. My new favorite website. We can go take a look. Where am I going here? Oh, darn. Oh, it's here. Wait, is there a search on this? There's not. Okay. Oh, wait, I just realized I'm not even on the right one. This is what I meant to be on. Oh, yeah, that's what I was... Because I was thinking of this, that's why. There we go. Okay, yeah. Cell Max is here. He's in 2024. To give you some context, look at all the other units around him. Like, none of these units have Easy A'd yet. The only units that have Easy A'd are the free-to-play LRs that got their Easy A the moment that they released. So yeah, Cell Max is definitely not Easy A'ing anytime soon. That is pretty much out of the question right now. We are still working on 2023 at the moment. And 2022 even. And shout out to Chewy for Tipiana Minosha from 2021. Is a cooler link level event coming? Maybe. We don't know. We do not know what is happening. As of right now, it's a safe assumption that it's just going to come out, like 15 hours from now or something like that. But we'll see. Don't know. Where's Cozy? No idea. Probably sleeping. Post 9th Annie, it's why you wanted to wait another year for more superheroes, some more shit Easy A's. You mean like... Wait, you thought the superhero Easy A's were bad? I think they're pretty good. Anytime superhero's been the focus, the teams have been really good. Like, the cards are never bad. Except for Beastless Gohan, the first original release for him. That's the only one that, like, really flopped for me. I mean, yeah, it's their game. They can... I guess that's fair, you know? They can do whatever they want in that way. But, they just probably wouldn't. I don't think. Pretty rare for them to do. There are only a couple of characters that have, that kind of a track record. I can think of two off the top of my head. This guy. He got a really premature Easy A. Yeah, so he came out in March of 2020, and then he Easy A'd in September of 2022. That was a really, really quick one. And then also... Goku Frieza. Yeah, that one was like a little under 3 years. This one's not as bad, but I think the reason that this one like stood out so much is because it was the first LR. And it was, like, obviously nowhere near the first LR to ever release, but then it was just the first LR that got an easy A. Yeah, you didn't realize that it was that soon. Shockingly strong Easy A given how early it was. Yeah, no, that Easy A was, like, way out of order, right? Normally it's like the anniversary cards are the first ones to Easy A for that year, and then that unlocks the year, and now those characters can potentially Easy A at any point. And that cooler, like, broke that rule, and he was Easy A far before. He was the first character from that year to Easy A. From 2022, I guess. Dokkan is not going to Seza the 3rd anniversary LRs on the TDC celebration. That's not happening. Sorry. It's just going to be 12th anniversary. That's definitely what's happening. They wouldn't even do that in GDC, I don't think. I'm pretty sure anniversary LRs will only ever easy it during anniversary time slots. What is the next banner, and what does GDC mean? GDC is the Global Dokkan campaign. That is actually not the next celebration. That's going to be the one coming after. The next celebration is the TDC, which is the Transcendent Dokkan campaign. TDC is going to be replace what used to be called the Tanabata celebration, which was related to a Japanese holiday. And GDC is the Global Dokkan campaign has replaced what used to be the Global Anniversary. So the time slot coming up is the previous Global Anniversary time slot at the beginning of July here, but instead we're going to be having the TDC celebration this year. And then the GDC will be right afterward. And it should be starting on like the 29th, 28th, 29th, something like that. Oh, Tech Hit is another example of that. Is he? That's actually an interesting shout, too, because he was a Global first. So he would have had an even longer time period between his Easy A on Global. I don't know about that one. They got a Seza Tech LR Go Frieza. I mean, yeah, the unit's trash now, but, like, I don't know. It's a Join Forces card. And, like, we have a tag switch version of it now, right? There's just so much more limits to cards that are, Join Forces. Not nearly as many, like, categories and places to use them in-game. Rip your Dragon Stones. You didn't know they were back-to-back. Yeah. Yep. They're going to be back-to-back. They always are. They always are. It's just normally the anniversary comes first, and then Tanabata's right after. It's going to be the other way around this time. There's so many other things that need their Seza in order of operations-wise before Tech Goku Frieza. Yeah. Yeah, I could see them doing that with STR Jiren. That would make sense. Would it be funny if the teaser was a troll and TDC is actually TOP? I mean, it wouldn't make sense, really. Yeah, I guess it would make the trailer not make any sense. And yeah, that's true. We've gotten a lot of Realm of Gods. We really don't need Realm of Gods. It will be cool to see them move into something different. But, like, it feels like we had a lot of superhero stuff this year as well. And, like, movie heroes releases in general, you know? I mean, have we? Let's take a gander. I mean, I guess there's been a lot of, like, villain buffs. Oh yeah, because even, like, the crossover campaign included a bit of Realm of Gods stuff. I guess there was a little bit with the Saiyan Saga Celebration. Yeah, and we had this. Some Buu Saga stuff. And then, obviously, everything from Anniversary. Yeah, it's been an interesting year, to say the least. Oh, man. Okay, somebody knows how to ask a hard-hitting question. Thoughts on 38-7 versus 48? Oh, man. Sorry to say. Well, first of all, I'll point out, I'm literally playing 38-7 right now. So that should give you your answer. But to expand on that, 48 is not even in the question. Yeah, it's not even in the question. 38-7 is just better in every way. Because you can move faster with the Yamcha strat than you can with the Piccolo Jr. strat. And the main reason for that is accounting for the turns where you don't have your turn 1 active skill unit on turn 1. If that ever happens to you on a stage like this where there's one enemy, you don't have that much threat of being KO'd by the enemy if you're running spongy units or, you know, rares or anything like that. And you don't have, like, a lot of HP to go around, or, like, off-leader skill units, things like that. But yeah, so, you know, obviously, if, and then, as far as killing the enemy, would be kind of impossible. If you do have units, like, you're not in a threat of them, getting KO'd by the enemy. So it doesn't really matter if they get hit by 5 enemies from Quest or 1 enemy from Quest. Not going to really make that much of a difference there. But, yeah, if you, like, if you are using a Piccolo Jr. stage with multiple enemies, then it's just going to take you a lot longer to get through that turn where Piccolo Jr. isn't there. And, like, you know, have your units go through the normal super attack animations to kill all of the enemies instead of there just being one enemy there. So, that disparity in enemies, unfortunately, just negates any bonus you could get from the additional percentage on the link level rate. It would need to be pretty astronomical. I'd say you'd want at least 2 or 3 whole points of link level rate. So, like, if the link level rate was 3, you'd want a link level rate of 5 or higher in order for it to be justified, worth it, to take on multiple enemies and potentially have some runs that take a longer amount of time. I think that's probably around where that trade-off is. Something like that. 2 or 3 whole rates of difference. Am I sick? I've been like 5% sick the past couple of days. I'm like a little bit congested right now, but it's just partly because it's 3 in the morning and I'm at the end of my day, and I'm talking at full volume, and I don't know. Dokkan could easy a int pan STR team go 10 in Trunks. What? Pan? Oh, two different units. You're saying the superhero. Yeah. They could, I guess. They like to be really behind on banner unit EZAs. Just like sub EZAs, they just fall behind on those so much. It's wild. Yeah, but 48 has a really good link level rate compared to 35.6 and 39.3. Okay. So, hold on. Let's go to another wiki. Let's figure this out together, friend. Not to fear. Toxic is here. Okay. So, quests. Chapter 6. 39. Okay, 39.3 is 1. Is a link level rate of 1. Like 1.0875. But, keep in mind that you're doing 5 fights under that link level rate. So, as far as the stamina spent, you do decent on this stage compared to the other ones because of how many fights in a row you're doing, right? So it's kind of unfair to compare straight up link level rates between 48 and 39.3 because it's 1 fight versus 5 fights. So, you're not really getting the same thing out of it. They're not super comparable. And then obviously 38.7 is 3.25. 3.25 here. Now, 35.6 is 3.5625. Okay. 3.5625. And I'm pretty sure that 48 is also 3.5625. So, there literally is actually 0 difference between 48 and 35.6, except for 2 enemies. Because you have to fight 5 enemies on 35.6 and 3 enemies on 48. But that's the only difference. They have the exact same link level rate. Yeah, 48, I would agree with you, it's decent. It's not bad, by any means. It's not bad. It is definitively better than 35.6. Because there's less enemies to fight. So it is just better than 35.6. Oh, though, wait, hold on. 48 costs 29 stamina. And 35.6 only costs 27 stamina. So, technically, there's a bit of a disparity there. If you're talking about speed, then you would prefer 38.7. If you're or not 38.7. You would prefer 48 over 35.6. But then if you're talking about, like, stone efficiency, then you would prefer 35.6 over 48. It just depends which one you'd prefer. I think that the disparity of, like, the extra 2 stamina you spend per stage is going to be a really, really small difference compared to the time difference of the 2 extra enemies you have to deal with every time you don't have Piccolo Jr. on turn 1. And the amount of time loss you're going to have, I think, was going to be a way bigger problem. So I personally think that 48 is better than 35.6, but then I also think that both of those stages get absolutely dunked on by 38.7 and 39.3. So you shouldn't play either of them. That's my That's my take. If you're down to do a one-fight stage and link level as fast as you can and burn the shit out of your stamina, then you should be playing 38-7, because it is the best at that. You will get the fastest link level gains on 38-7, faster than you can get on 35-6 or 48 or 39-3. The only things in the game that beat 38-7 are Training in the Clouds, the Time Chamber event, and potentially this cooler link level event that we're about to get. That's it. Nothing else beats the speed of 38-7. So the tier list is like 38-7, 39-3, 48 as the top 3. If we're talking about speed, it's definitely 38-7 first. Honestly, I can't speak to if 48 is faster than 39-3. I don't know, because I haven't played those stages enough. Like, I'm kind of thinking back to when I used to grind 35-6, because I did that for a long time. And, like, I've done enough 39-3 to feel out how fast that is. I want to say that 35-6 is faster than 39-3. But the problem is, back in the day when I used to grind 35-6, I was never tracking how many runs I was doing per day. And I wasn't tracking the exact amount of power level gains I was getting over specific amounts of time. I was just playing the game. I was just finishing my box, right? And I was also doing a lot of different kinds of characters back then. I was also doing other types of grinds within Dokkan. I wasn't as power level focused as I am now. So yeah, I don't know. It's very hard for me to compare between those few because I haven't done them in so long. So yeah, I don't know. You think 48 is faster than 39-3? Yeah, that's totally fair. But my take is that if you're gonna opt to go for 48, you should just be doing 38-7 because it's even better than that. Oh, check DMs. Hi. Oh, how did I not even realize that you were here, Chewy? I've been like half chatting in and out with you with everybody else. What's up? Nice of you to join the party. I didn't know if you'd be awake at such a crude hour. Chewy, just the one graph that you worked on, or what? Or is there other stuff? Because, you know how I have all these sheets in here? Okay, I guess, dumb question. It looks like you only edited the one. My. What did you do here? Oh my god. There are so many numbers here, I cannot possibly fathom what I am even looking at the moment. If GDC is Namek. Oh, we're still on that, huh? Okay. What are the chances? What are the chances that they finish the Namek Saga Frontier and then release a major celebration for like a dual Dokkan Fest for Namek? That'd be some shit. That would certainly be some shit. Oh no, I stepped on the cord. Cause like, they do have a pattern of releasing content that's too hard, and then eventually power creeping in characters to beat that content later on and make it easier. Right? Once the content is there, then that's incentivized them to go ahead and give us better units that we'd want to obtain to be able to beat the content. So it makes perfect sense to do it that way. But they usually release the hard content alongside those major celebrations with the already power-crept characters, so that it's like, you do the content right now with these new characters that came out, right? So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure that we're going to be getting anything Namek Saga anytime soon, at this point. But who knows? I've been all over the place with my predictions with the timeline. I didn't think that they would do a Battle of Gods celebration in April when they did, so. Shows what I know about their plans for schedules and release. Yeah, you did all the panel missions last second. You'll clean up the rest of the missions and stuff later. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling at this point. I did all the nodes, so I got the title. I can't get the 100% anyway because I'm missing a character, so whatever. The thing that, like... The thing that I'm thinking... One thing I didn't consider before about Frontier, is new characters coming. So, a lot of people like to frame it this way. That, like, it was a failure of a Frontier experience because they chose Namek Saga. And it's this small category that doesn't have enough options or enough movement within it to be able to build different kinds of team builds and different setups for different types of situations, right? As well as not having a large accompaniment of characters that are currently meta-relevant in their strength. So sure, that's kind of fair, but for me, it's more the specific, like, emphasis on power creep. We never get Namek Saga buffs, which means it's likely that for a very long time, the Namek Saga Frontier is going to be exactly as hard as it is now. Whereas if we get one for Boo Saga, or for, like, movie heroes or something like that, then these are sagas that get buffed a lot more times throughout the year, where there's constantly going to be new characters added to the pool to refresh and make it easier and easier to do over time. But I feel like this Namek Saga one is just going to sit for a while, probably. So on another note, in terms of purely stamina, 39.3 is the best. No. We were not talking about we haven't included all of the best, stamina efficient stages. Those ones we haven't even talked about. We were only talking about the fast stages. If you want to gain power level fast, you should play these stages, and then of those ones, what's the stamina efficiency rankings? 39.3 is the best of the fast stages. There are other stages you can do that are not as fast, like 33.2 on Z Hard, or God forbid 710. Those ones are gonna be technically even better than 39.3 as far as saving you stones. With 710, you will actually be able to play fully free-to-play, link level all day every day, and gain stones still to be able to summon at the same time. And your gains are going to be a lot slower. I was wondering when you were going to show up, Top Key. I was like, this stream is practically built for you. GEPPY's going live just for you. Which, by the way, guys, we got 15 minutes. 15 minutes until the GEPPY stream. Oh yeah, Nightman, they didn't buff the category, but they did tune the fights around the node-specific buffs they gave the characters mostly. That's fair, they did do that. I also don't, like, enjoy them team building for us. That's another thing about Frontier, is, like, part of like, all the team building really felt like was, guess the team they want you to build. You know? It's like, if it was supposed to be that linear, then why don't you have me go into every stage, and right when I jump into the stage at the very beginning, just have the suggested build of what they recommend using to win this fight, and what they think will win, and like what's planned to win the fight, and then I'll just use that. That way I don't have to sit here and waste my time trying to read your mind about it first, you know? If there's only one answer, then just give me the answer and I'll beat it with that. But, like, or just make multiple answers, right? Which I think is what people are getting at when they say bigger categories would be better. Because then you could have multiple different characters within a category that would have these buffs, and the idea is to run a team centered around them entirely, right? I mean, yeah, that's fair too, right? Like, you could always just check friend builds and stuff. I guess. Your thought is that speed doesn't matter because you have a set number of characters to link level because of box space, so it is a matter of time before everything is done, right? Yeah, sure. You know I started link leveling in 2020, right? And check this out. Started link leveling in 2020. Okay? I've got 5190 total box space. Of the characters, I've done almost 4,000 characters. Technically, if you include all the ones in the 9s category here, I've done over 4,000 characters. Then in the workshop, we have 750 more. Plus, I have 250 remaining box space to fill with more characters. So that's 1,000 more characters that I need to link level. And then once I finish link leveling all of those, I'm going to go back through this tag right here. And these are all, like, lower copies of characters that I'm not planning on keeping. And I'm going to replace with more power level lucrative characters after. So that's going to be another 2,100 characters that I'm going to delete and then have to replace with other units again. So yeah, a matter of time is a definitive way to say that. Just a matter of time. I'm trying to beat the odds of getting hit by lightning or a bus or something before I manage to finish, you know? Our first pause, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to do a video calculating my potential for power level. Like, if I go to what lengths, what specific different lengths, then what would my power level be? I think would be kind of a fun, thing to take a look at. So yeah, I have a video idea planned for that. Just gonna be calculating it all out. But yeah, and there's multiple different answers, right? Because it really depends on where you decide to end, is the thing. I already gave you guys, like, multiple examples of different stopping points. Based on what I just showed you, right? Like, there's a complete difference between, like, fill your box with characters and make sure that they're all link leveled, and the complete opposite end of the spectrum, which would be to have, for me, because I have 5190 box space, own 5190 ES Gokus, and have that be my entire power level. Then, like, what would be the difference in those two things, you know? And the multiple steps along the way that I could take toward getting there, and, like, where my power level would end up. Kind of, fun thoughts. And then I also want to use it as a means of comparison to the other power level havers out there, just so I can see, like, at what point I'm gonna have to grind to with my own, like, methods and journey in order to get to, like, number 1 and stuff, right? And then, like, how far above the current number 1 can I potentially get, depending on what other steps I take. Do I think Cell Saga Frontier will be easy? I don't think so. No. I genuinely think that people are off their rocker thinking that the only reason that there's challenge to Frontier is the fact that we have a limited character roster. That's not true. If anything, it just gave them the freedom, the opportunity to do a kind of a thing. Here, let me give you like a little analogy. Let's say the very first Super Battle Road ever to release. The very first piece of challenge content, like real hard challenging content within Dokkan. They release Peppy Gals. Because instead of making the challenge content way overtuned and way too difficult and then accidentally, like, making it too hard for players to even engage with, they decide to undertune it. Oh, the stream is starting. One sec. So they decide to undertune it a little bit, and then instead release it for a category that's very undertuned itself. So then it all kind of feels like muddied down a little bit, and then once they've written in the proof of concept and everything is fine, then they can tune it up for the next one, knowing it's going to work. And that's probably what they're going to do on the next frontier. Because the category is going to be better, all the challenges are just going to be harder. And it's still going to be a challenging thing, right? Okay, well, enough of my yapping. Let's get this thing up on stream. On screen here, I mean. It's not really starting yet, but... kind of, I guess. Three. Oh my god, I just got 3 level 10 links on that run. Who needs the cooler event? I got 38.7, baby. Okay, 9. Oh, my goodness. So you've landed on 48 because it's kind of like 38.7, but it's a little less stamina intensive. So you are wanting to, let's say, spend 5 hours of your day link leveling. And if you were to do that on 38.7, then you would end up spending 4,000 stamina. So instead, you're going to do it on 48 so that you can spend 3,500 stamina. Why don't you just spend a little less time link leveling on 38.7? You'll use the same amount of stamina, and then you have more time in your day to do whatever else you want to do. Just a thought. I keep stepping on the cord. You don't like Frontier at all one shot? You also think Peton is a waste of assets? Yeah, I agree. I agree. My 2 least favorite game modes. I did some Frontier off stream, because I needed to be a responsible relic hunter and submit for the relic hunter system, and in order to do that I needed to make sure to earn myself the god roll of earning all the titles in the game, and they released the frickin' Frontier title and I didn't have it, so I had to go beat the last nodes of Frontier. So I went and did that real quick for myself so that I could become a divine collector in the relic hunter system. So yeah, I went ahead and did mine off stream. And while I was doing those, I was reeling about Chain Battle and just thinking about how much I want that game mode back, because the game modes that come out today are not are not Chain Battle. Oh, you're gonna pass me someday? Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're going, right? Okay. They're just in their pre-stream whatever. Do we need to have the chat up? Is there a chat? Oh, comments are turned off! Why, dude? What? It's because the Discord. It's because they saw what happened when they released the main cord recently. They were like, oh yeah, better not have that happening. That was actually a great analogy. Yeah, thanks, Thanos Living. I'm actually pretty good at analogies. That's why I go to them a lot. Thoughts on which stage you should use your daily boosts on? I also use the boost on 48 because it's the newest, so you get more XP. Yeah, I don't think XP is relevant. If you're someone that's focused on power level grinding, you're going to get to 2,000 easily. I wouldn't even pay attention to it in any way. Don't consider it at all. It'll happen passively on its own. But as far as what you should use your daily boosts on, I actually have a really... So, okay. a couple things. One, boosts are not as strong as a lot of people think they are. It literally just gives you 2 runs in one. So, my honest answer is, whatever stage you're already doing, just use your boosts on that one. Why not? Like, it's not like there's some other stage that we're not doing, because it's so excruciatingly long, but it's like so much better on power level or something. Like, all of the stages are pretty kind of comparable-ish in their own ways. So, I don't know, just whatever stage you're already doing. If you're already maximizing for speed and time, then use your boost on 38.7. If you're already trying to maximize for stamina efficiency or whatever, then I guess use them on 39.3. Like, it's kind of up to you. Now, for that's my, like, objective answer, to try and give you something diplomatic to work with as a Dokkan Battle community member. Now, as far as what the toxic strat is, I like to replace all of my units at the exact same time. Because where you lose the most amount of time link leveling, regardless of what stage you're link leveling on, the place you lose the most amount of time is the animation of it showing your character's links leveling up. That animation takes forever on autoplay compared to if you tap through that manually while you're not on auto. So I replace my entire link level team at the same time, and then they're all at level 1 links, and for those first, 20, 30 runs that I'm doing on the stage, I'm getting a lot of links to pop, but I'm doing them all on manual. That's when I use my boosts. So that I'm getting even more of the low links out at the very beginning while I'm playing on manual, so it's less animations that I have to sit through later on once I switch back to autoplay. That was, like, exactly what I did right before I started the stream. I manual grinded my team up to until they were level 120, because I just leave them at base level 1 and then let them level up naturally while I'm grinding them. And then, once I hit level 20, I started stream. Or level 120 on these characters, I started stream. Because it's easier to autoplay when they're not at the low levels. But yeah, so that's how I use my boosts. That is what I recommend. Right now, we have that cooler stage coming. So if you have boosts, I already messed this up and used one earlier and realized this right after I used it. Save your boosts, because they might be usable on this stage that comes up. Whenever it comes up, sometime, within the next 15 hours or something. So yeah, might be smart to use them there. I mean, the thing is, it is coming. It is coming. Like, it takes 24 hours for your boost to fully refill. And it is coming before 24 hours. So you should not use boosts starting now, yeah. We don't know. We are hoping. Well, what do you mean we don't know? Like, the weird thing is that it hasn't been announced in-game, right? That, like, supposedly it's supposed to be going live later today, but it hasn't actually been announced to us. Which, I think Proton was chilling in Toon's chat. I was tuned into Toon Rami's stream before I started my own. And I saw Proton over there. But I would be curious to get some answers on that from Proton. Because I know that Proton is very, like, is basically not incorrect any time that he announces a bit of information. Like, he's not making things up. He's literally just reading information out of a document that he's downloading, So, like, I'm sure he knows exactly what it would mean. But, like, it's weird that, like, he has information that this event is scheduled to go live, but then none of the wikis have anything that show it, which makes sense because the game, the client itself doesn't have anything that shows it. So, I'm not really sure. Like, if this event does just shadow drop and then all of a sudden it's live and there was never an announcement about it or anything, they haven't done anything like that since 2018. Because in 2018 would have been the last time, like, one of the first LRs, like Majin Vegeta or something, was just unfeatured on a banner. Never announced that it was coming or, any teasers that it was on the way. It just all of a sudden was unfeatured on a banner and live in-game. Like, during a Rising Dragon Carnival celebration, right? But we haven't done things like that in a very long time. Oh, actually, the last time this would have happened, really, let me know about volume levels, too. That's why I'm talking over this for the moment, so you guys can tell me if I need to turn it up or down or whatever. But yeah, Int UI Goku. in UI Goku would have been the last time that that actually happened. But that's because they were hiding the fact that that character existed, because he released in the anime the night he came out in game, right? But that obviously doesn't apply here. I'm assuming I need to turn this up. It feels really quiet to me. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. They are... Shocker chat. They're speaking Japanese. So, should I also full screen this for you? Is this better? It's very quiet compared to my volume. Okay. Right here, should be.
はい、メタルクーラー1億体討伐キャンペーンとは、5月29日より開催しているゲーム内イベントになっておりまして、全世界
Yeah, you do need Yamcha, but there's also Tao and Nappa Vegeta, and technically Tien. Though I don't know if he's relevant for that stage, because he's purely dependent on the enemy to get his active. There's options out there. It's also not completely unreasonable to just run 6 real units and then keep changing to a Yamcha friendly. Though, I don't know if that would be... Well, that's probably still going to be faster than 48. Probably still going to be faster. As long as you make sure all the units are on a leader skill from whatever your primary unit is. You can do it that way too.
頑張れたらなというふうに思っております。頑張りましょう。ここにいる皆さん帰れないですからね。本当に結構な関係者の方がいますけど、誰も帰れないので、はい、頑張りましょう。結構私もキャンペーン始まってから挑戦はしてきたんですけど、あと何体倒せば1億体到達するんでしょうか。はい。ではまずはですね、本日の目標となる5月29日から1ヶ月分の現時点の討伐数を確認してみましょう。こちら。お。Alright,
we're at 88 million metal coolers now.
ということは、あとおよそ1200体ほど、そうですね。1200万体ほど、はい、ということですね。かなりの数ですね。その1200万体がどれだけのものなのかというのが逆にあんまり想像ついてないんですけど、ちょっと多すぎてね、そうですね。わからないです。1ヶ月かけてユーザーの皆さんも
wonder if there is no closed captions available. Okay.
はい、頑張りましょう。はい、またですね、今見せたこちらのメタルクーラー討伐数カウンターは15分ごとに更新されます。またですね、安藤さんと私の合計討伐数もですね、この画面右上に表示されますので、はい、一度チェックしながらプレイできればなと思っております。はい、また番組中に
If they're gonna have it hanging over them like that, it should be live updating, no? Wouldn't that be way cooler? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cooler, guys?
どんなチャレンジをするのか楽しみながら皆さんもぜひメタルクーラーの討伐にご協力ください。お願いいたします。さあでは早速1つ目のチャレンジを発表させていただきます。最初のチャレンジはこちら。ビンゴチャレンジ。
Bingo challenge. Yeah, bonus plus 0. Oh, maybe that's like GEPPY's contribution. They are going to be live updating the bonus with what GEPPY has or something. Or maybe we're just going to be earning bonuses on the stream. They're going to do challenges, give us bonuses to the coolers, right? There we go. 500,000? Bro, they're handing it to us. They're handing it to us, guys. Oh my god, take on the bingo challenge. Yo, what are we doing? Okay, so there's all these different challenges. They're like panel missions. But you have to make bingo. For those of you 14-year-olds out there, bingo is a game where you have to make 4 in a row. Apparently, according to this one, is 4 in a row.チャレンジする企画発表していきましょう。はい、行きましょう。メタルクーラー1億体討伐チャレンジスタート。頑張るぞー。皆さんお願いします。お願いします。はい。では最初の企画がこちらです。 The part that's unclear is if like that's going to become a panel mission board in game that we're going to be able to track and use to defeat things, or if it's like connected to social media. I highly doubt they're going to be like having you screenshot and like post and things like that, right?
でこのチャレンジでは各高難易度イベントに設定された基準タイム以内の速さでクリアできた場合、メタルクーラー100万体の討伐ボーナスを獲得できるチャレンジになります。ちなみにこの特別ルールが適用されるのは私たちだけですので、視聴者の皆さん適用されませんのでご注意ください。さあ、討伐の対象になるイベントこちらです。はい、1つ目がチャレンジ究極のレッドゾーン統合版ステージ20、基準タイムは3分30秒、結構短い。そして2つ目がチャレンジ
There's time missions.
最強のプライドステージ3、基準タイムは
here, I'll minimize, or so you can see the
そして
times.
3つ目がチャレンジ本気
12 minutes.
ガチバトル2ステージ7、
That's the one with the waves and waves of metal coolers, right? So there's clear times that are going to be adding to it as well. Interesting. Guys, this is about to be the most base thing ever right now. Yeah, and that's an 8 mil bonus available, and we literally have what? How many? We only need 12 mil to go. It's gonna be pretty easy. I'm not worried about it though. It's gonna be so funny watching all of these side quests go down for all these cooler challenges. If there's in-game challenges that get added, that go live, and I can tangibly earn things in-game, then I will participate. Otherwise, I'm just gonna link level. And we can watch this cooler stuff, but I'm not gonna be doing it myself. No way. When the cooler event goes live, that's when I will do my contribution. Yeah, GEPPY's got no 3 mil. He also doesn't have tags on. Oh, brother. Someone tell this guy about tags. It's one of the greatest features in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
サポートアイテム使わずにクリアもあるので、ちょっとここも狙っていけたらなというふうに思ってます。
ありがとうございます。ぜひお願いします。
ではこちらで挑ませていただければなと思っておりますので、はい、いいですかね、挑んじゃって。
はい、それでは挑戦していただきましょう。
いきます。
はい。さあ、こち
Yeah, GEPPY slacking hard.
12分ですもんね。
Did we see what event he jumped into?
これなんかクリア
Which one is this?
するコツとかありますか？
いや、結構その連打かなと思って、このステージは結構そのエネミーのスキルの説明だったりが結構長いので、ポンポンポンポンいけたらなというふうには思ってます。
本当に連打かなりしてます。
はい。ちょっと皆さんももしその
I know that this is the one that's the 10 waves of 5 metal coolers, but what event is that? Which one is that?
ちなみにちょっとチャレンジしてみたんですけど、ちょっと私は13分ぐらいかかってしまったので、GEPPYさんお願いといったところですね。
結構厳しいタイムだなと僕も思っているので、
そうなんですよ。
はい、テンポよくいければと。
結構難しい。あ、でもいい。
そうですね。
Oh, it is from the. Okay.
攻撃でも倒せるかなと思うので、
かなり追撃してくれてます。
はい、いい調子じゃないかなと思ってます。結構そうで12分30秒はきつくないかというコメントもありますね。ちょっとそうですね、もうここは。
Yeah, I was kind of curious what the itinerary was going to look like for this stream. To know if, like, I'm like, is GEPPY's just going to show up and they're just going to be grinding coolers in Japanese? Like, cool. This is it? Like, I'm very curious about this bingo challenge thing, how they're going to be rewarding that. Or, oh, is it maybe just for GEPPY? Oh, duh. It has nothing to do with us. These are just challenges for GEPPY to get. And then if GEPPY gets all those challenges, then we get the 8 mil bonus, right?
6、7年やってらっしゃる。私も6、7年やってます。同じくらいですね。
You're working your way up to me with the Dokkan Awakenings? Uh-oh, what are you at?
さあ、いけるか。まだ2ターン目。
はい。結構いいペースで進んでるん
What are you at now?
なと思ってるんですが。
I don't even know what I'm at.
2ターンでクリアできるのがタイムアタック的にはいいですよね。いけるかな？
そうな
あ、いけそうですね。
はい、そうですね。これも
このコンビもね、強力ですもんね。
Okay, based on the fact that there was nothing addressing it at the beginning of the stream, well, we can't confirm there was nothing addressing it because it's not in English. So that's challenging. But it didn't appear that they haven't talked about anything related to this cooler event. So the fact that they didn't talk about it yet, and it's not live in-game now, makes me think it's still going to go live at the exact same time that Proton originally said. If it's going to go live at all, it will go live then. Which is unfortunate in my opinion. And also means that this stream will not be super, super long. We'll see if GEPPY outlasts me. I'm hoping not. But the thing is, we gotta think about it like this. Right now we're watching a live stream. Then in a couple hours I'm gonna need to go to bed, so that I can sleep and wake up to go to work. That way when I'm off work, I'll be well rested, and then I can start grinding that cooler event if it's live. Because it should be by the time I'm off of work. And then I'll grind that all the way overnight again. Whereas if the stream goes really long and I don't get to sleep enough before work, then I'm gonna have to get a little bit of sleep and then work and then be up all night doing the cooler event as well. You know what I mean? So, we'll see about that. But I can't imagine that they're prepared for like a real like YouTuber stream where you're live for, you know, 6 hours or something like that. Probably not going to be the case, right? Surely they'll only be live for like 2 or 3 hours or something.
イタジャガさんとのコラボであったりとか、そういうところでも実はゴテンクスを自分がこう好きだから、ぜひイラストとして使っていただけないかというところでいただいたりとか。いいんですか？はい。
Does anybody know if Goresh is live? Maybe it would be a... Maybe that would be a good idea. We could, if Goresh is live, we could just watch Goresh's stream instead of the actual GEPPY stream. That way, he could just translate for us if anything important is said. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Though he's probably in VC with Truth, which means Iron might be there, and then it's just a whole watch party, and I probably wouldn't get to say much of anything because they'd be all chattering the whole time. I'm not exactly sure though. It is a weird time for a stream, so it wouldn't be too surprising to hear that like some people aren't around for it. But Goresh lives in Japan, so surely he's awake for it, right? It just also might not be a time he's available because of like him having a job and stuff, right?
ぜひ皆さんもですね、一緒に僕と配信見ながらでも良いかなと思いますので、やっていただけたらなと思ってます。お願いします。
You're at 3926, I'm at 4500. Wow. You're about to pass me Gate as well. About 100 more.
今年の1月に女学生がありまして、非常に火力も出ますし。
That's pretty exciting.
いいですね。一人で3体ぐらい倒してくれるのはかなりいい。結構演出のテンポ感もありますし。
Ain't no way that GEPPY went into this fucking fight. By the way, with a literal time, like a time clear mission. Bro literally is playing speed battle and he didn't even bring an AoE team. What are we doing right now? Now one singular AoE character. It baffles me. The lack of thought there. Movie hero only, so not much options there. I mean, you got AGL Gohan, AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. You have the Tree of Might Goku. And he's a movie hero's lead, so he could be your friend lead. You could literally have 2 of him. This event is old enough that that Tree of Might Goku would destroy and instantly one-shot. And then you also have the SGR Piccolo that's commonly used for World Tournament, and he's basically got like guaranteed crits. If you pair him with an orb changer, then he's always gonna have enough SGR orbs to hit hard. There are ways to do it, my friend. There are. Why do I think Toon still works a day job? Shouldn't he make enough to full-time YouTube? YouTube is not a secure job. I think that Toon just values the security that a normal day job will provide in his life. I don't even know what he does for a day job or what industry he's in, but it's got to be something that provides, you know, lifelong insurance for a job, you know? Like, what happens if Dokkan announces end of service? That could heavily affect, you know, the YouTube career of anybody that's a Dokkan Battle main, right?
更新されてるというところで今現在8万8896千10万増えたごめんなさい数字が全然読めない8800万体ほどということで
Bro, look at Geppy's finger. You see how quick he's tapping? He like is actually trying to play fast. Bro.
もうすぐ佳境ですねもう
The AoE units die, you've tried. Interesting. Question then, is it also a no item, mission? Because how many items could you get, can you bring on this stage? You could potentially bring Ghost Usher so they don't get hit. Nurse Chi-Chi's. And then you could also put all the AoE units as the primary units on the team, and then load up with like, In Fat Boo and stuff, right? Or I guess in this case, because there's multiple enemies, you would probably, I mean, In Fat Boo would work. Because his active skill isn't single targeted, right? I think it might be actually. But you could also bring target skill units. Bring like Beast Gohan and Golden Frieza Gogeta, Vegeta Nappa. Have those units try to activate their target skill so you don't get hit. But the AoE doesn't kill either. I don't know who you're referring to though. With. Can't bring in Fat Boost. Oh, right. The target skill units aren't movie hero. Okay, well, STR Beast is. STR Beast is. And so is Golden Frieza Gogeta. Or wait. It should be, right? Yeah, because they're literally a movie hero's leader. Yeah. Duh. Well, depending on how many items you could bring, you could technically also bring, like, Bulma for attack support. Yeah, I guess Golden Frieza would need extreme units to taunt. Isn't it just better to bring units that can one-shot? Well, yeah, the idea is to try to one-shot with the AoEs, but I guess if that's impossible, then sure. I was just trying to entertain the idea that that would be possible, right? But I guess when you are limited to just movie heroes, it makes all of those other cheeky things you can do to get through events hard, right? Using random units, team protection active skills, or the best support units in the game that don't need to be on leader skill or anything like that, right? Like, you can't bring Bulma, you can't bring Glorio. Could get tough.
これでやばい。この今のタイムラスが今のタイム
I mean, if we're really min-maxing, this isn't even the right event.
ドカンモード。
トランクス
Story stage on manual is surely faster with double up Piccolo
し
Jr.
かもゆっくりバージョンだ。
ドカンモード
Oh, as far as
これでいいんじゃないですか。
as far as how many metal coolers we're defeating at once, absolutely. You'll get way more done on the Dragon Ball story stage for sure with double Piccolo Juniors.
待って。 時間がどうだ。
But he's doing the bingo thing, right? He's doing this for content. He's got to do all these challenge clears, so
ではないか。
取りすぎたせいで時間
I'm not roasting him for what stage he's playing. I see how he's trying to create something, some form of like palatable content for people.
12分57秒。失敗。
That's true. This does cost 0 stamina. Though let's see what his bar is at.
ちょっとビンゴ狙いすぎた。
Bro, he got 1257. He needed 1230. So he failed. So Geppy sucks. Geppy sucks at Dokkan.
いや本当最後の
あら。
ゆっくりなドッカンモードのせいなのかもしれないんですが、ちょっとクリアしたビンゴを振り返りたいなと思うんですが、
そうですね。ビンゴは進みました。はい
進ん。だんじゃないですか。劇場版ヒーローカテゴリーのみ。
ビンゴまだ。
わかりました。
わかりました
じゃあちょっと徐々にタイムアタックの方で、クリアできたらなと思いますが、
ちょっと最後の
そう完全にビンゴ狙いすぎて最後のそうですね、キャラクターにまで回してしまったのが今回の敗因かなと思ってます。
まあゲッピーさんがクリアできなかった。
あ、ビンゴ出せるそうなので、はい、じゃ
いけますか
あ行ってみましょうか。クリアできたものは、お、
お、すごい。
Wait.
いいんじゃないですか。結構、
はい、劇場版ヒー
Huh?
ローカテゴリーのみでクリア、
はい
そして左側
How did we get 4 cleared already?
キャラクターを編成してクリア、そして下ドッカン
Oh, I guess he just
クリア。これ大きいですね。
大きいですね。どうぞ。
like there were multiple things he was able to. Oh yeah, because clear within 3 turns. Maybe it's like any stage.
結構開きました。
Clear while in giant form. Maybe that's any stage, right? So maybe there were certain things he could get on whatever stage he wants. Okay.
安藤さんに狙っていただいて、
はい、
ビンゴ狙いつつ次に移りましょうか。
はい、では続いては私が高難易度の
Yeah, that stage is definitely just trash, though. Not the one to be doing for sure.
はい、基準タイムは3分30秒となっています。
Yeah, bro was 27 seconds over.
もう短いですね。
That's tough.
はい、
はい。じゃあちょっと安藤さんには当選用の新フェンスを組んでいただければなと思います。どうですかね。
はい、
今の
では
15分おきにまた
You're getting training bugs. I do not know what that is even
では
supposed to
安藤のゲー
mean.
ム画面お願いします。
早い。
いけるかな。
さあここで安藤さんの
頑張る。
No support
3分30秒
items.
はかなりでも短い。
Activate Dokkan
そう
mode.
ですね。
Movie heroes only. Clear with the character from the Metal Cooler movie. Those are the 4 spaces he cleared. Got it. Got it. Got it.
私が4分20秒ぐらいかかってて、
はい
1分オーバーしてるんですよ。
はいはいはい。
はい。
ちょっと今はい回線の問題で
I'm curious for them to be updating this number. Did they? Wait, they did update it
いた
already.
だかないとちょっとその
The number in the upper left corner of the screen that is currently blocked by chat for you guys.
ご覧ください。はい。
They didn't update the bonus thing on it yet, but they did update the number itself. I think it went up.
で、私がビンゴ目指すのは
母属性が
そうですね
いけます
母属性もいけます。
母属性がいけてて、あと極系のみで
極系のみ。
もういけるので
Oh, you'll
ここら辺
DM?
をクリア目指し
Oh,
て
one
いき
sec.
ますか。
Okay.
アイテムはちょっと変えようか
One
な。
sec.
アイテムはダーブラクッキーがいいんじゃないかと思います。はい。これで火力
ダーブラクッキー
はい
で火力アップで。
いけたらと思います。
はい。では行きます。
はい。
よーい。
最初のはい並びも大事なので、
並び頼むぞ。
あ来い。
いいんじゃない。
A video?
ちょっと
I can't play a
並び
video.
をください。
I'm literally live streaming,
一番
Chewy.
優秀ので2番手は
You're so funny.
左にスライドというか技のスーパーインシュのコマ
真ん中。
はい真ん中で大丈夫です。
ちょっとはいスキップで。
はい
これ
使います
使います。
使って
頼む。
あとはもうはい
ちょっと2連続タイムアタック失敗はちょっと皆さんにお見せするあれこれ使いますよね。使ったんです。
行きましょう。
ダメだテンパっちゃいます。
Right, no bonus yet because he
ここらはもうはいですね。なるべく気力の
そうですね。
はい満たしつつでいければと。
でスーパーインシール
Oh, like you're saying it just hangs right? That's the middle of the training screen and it's just hanging like that? That's weird.
よし。
はいいいですね。
これ回避もかなり
はい回避だったりとか反撃だったりとかはいそこは非常に有効かなと思ってます。
有効ですよね。
はい。 ここ有利属性っていうところもあるので、
はい、
非常に火力は期待できるんじゃないかなと。
Alright, at least bro is using some AoE characters this time. My god.
おー、いいいいいいいいいいい。
And you know the funny part?
ダーベラクッキーは
Not even an AoE relevant fight.
はい
Alright.
でもこれ3ターン経過したら変わるんですよね。
わかります。はい。ただそれを待てるかと言われると3分半が実は待てないかもしれない気もしてまして。
なるほど。どうしようどうしよう。
あと見守りましょう。ちょっとこれ短いんであんまりこのフリートークがやめましょうか。ちょっと集中していただいて。
集中しないと。
はい、
大丈夫。
She knows what's up with the team, but she's even lower than
まあ
GEPPY.
まあそうですね。次でダーブラクッキー
使います。
火力的には。
はい。
Doesn't take a whole lot to get a grasp on this team, I'll
する
say.
かどうかもかかってますよね。
はい。
でもいい感じに会心とかも出てる。
スーパーイシロンの会心率アップというところがうまく刺さってるかなと。
いいいいいい。
でここもはい。ロゼもですね実は火力が出るとはい1分半くらい経ってると。
早くないか？
ちょっと早い気がしてきましたね。
まあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあ。
どんだけでしょう。ああまあまあまあまあまあまあまあ。
まあまあまあまあ。
はい。
クッキー使って、
はい、
次スーパーインシン飲んで、
はい、クッキー使ってでスーパーイシロ一番手に持って
一番手、はいはいはい。
来て
あ、いい。もうレジック2番手でいい？
逆だとすごく
逆が良かった。
まだもっと早く言うべきでした。逆良かったです。はい。
You do really like this stream idea from them? I'm trying to decide how I feel about it, to be honest.
反撃がと思ってんで、はい。
そうですね。
はい、そういう時もあります。
そういう時もある。
はい。あと非常に
I mean, the one thing that's cool about it is I can just sit here and do nothing, because yeah, there you go, you know? Here, matter of fact, there you go. Enjoy the GEPPY. I'm not even here. Don't worry about me.
クッキー使ってまだでもそれできると大丈夫です。はい。これでもうしょうがない。逆にいい時短になりました。ここでっていただいて
全然変わらなかった。まあでもはい。
Just let Ken do the stream in English. Translate the gameplay.
次だ3分です。もしかしたらいけるいきます。これでこれまくれるんじゃないですか。頼む。この後も連動忘れずに連動して。
Did he just get a 3 orb change? Nice.
さすがに
It'd be like that, I guess.
3分ぐらい。
Nah, chat. Nah. Bro. Look at his face.
コメント欄もどうですか？
Oh, dude.
これ
まずい。
Yo, GEPPY's 0 for 2.
基準タイムが3分。
GEPPY's 0 for 2, baby.
3分35。
はい、もうこれちょっと帰れない時間が多分すごく困りましたよので。なので100万体を失ってるので。
Come on, show the times.
はい。
はい。
まあちょっとタイムはクリアできなかったんですが、
God damn it.
ビンゴはクリアできたので後ほど発
330,
表します。
dude.
レッドさんももう一回やりますレッドゾーン。
今のレッドゾーンもう一回
Oh, man.
やった方がちょっとそうですやります僕がレッドゾーンをちょっと待ってくださいね。
ロゼ編成した方が良かったんです。すごいコメントでロゼ
Literally 5 seconds.
の追撃がなかったらいけてたかもって。
The pain.
そうですよね。
ゲッピーさんがどう編成するか。まあでもこれステージはクリアしてるので、もうご属性とかは大丈夫だから、ゲッピーさんは気にせずもうクリアタイムだけ目指して。
これではい僕の画面も映していただいて大丈夫かなと思います。
はい。おお。
はいちょっと。
Was he just gonna try it again?
はい。
いけそうな感じがあったので、スーパー石のでいけたらなと思います。
はい。
ちょっと違うところはロゼのところをですね、ちょっと変えてるぐらいかなと思っておりますが、はい。ちょっとですね。
The Omega team is like definitely not the answer here, right?
タイムぐらいできてないので、
Like
はい挑戦させていただければなと思います。
はい、ゲッピーさんお願いします。
You're stuck on the first phase for 2 turns, or is it 3 turns?
一人
これちょっと
確かに
これ
ちょっと
頑張ります。
頑張ります。
はいちょっと一番最初にちょっと
Yeah, it's
最悪の
It's 3 turns on the first phase. You absolutely should be using the int 14. You do the int 14, and then you bring like AGLG 4, you bring STR Daima 4Ku, you bring physical UI and SSBE, all the turn 4 active gods. And then you just survive the first 3 turns here, and then turn 4 you launch your actives at the start of the turn and it's done. Like maybe you throw an item on at the beginning of that 4th turn to make sure the actives actually kill, and then you just kill with that, right? And you're gonna be done way faster. Basically not have to do that last turn at all. The last time I played this, I actually killed the first phase in the middle of the 3rd turn. So I got to save some time that way too, because I went immediately to the next phase before that turn even ended. Take int Omega off, please. No. Int Omega is like one of the staples on this team. What do you mean? His support is so good, and his links are amazing. Why do I feel like he's going even slower this time? Yeah, bro, he's doing a... Okay. Bro's doing a speed run with a domain character. What are we doing right now? Actually, what are we doing? And he's using the Dabura on the first phase? Zero. Both cookies used. 0 orbs changed. God damn. Now that's a speed battle moment right there. Oh yeah. Unbelievable. GEPPY. I mean, I could see where he's going with it, because look, like, it's turn 2. If he had actually gotten an orb, like, that was a 0 physical orb selected. And he's still almost killing here. Yeah, so like, this is not the run for sure, but if he can manage to get Omega, both Omegas turn 1, and then have the item up, and then get them both good physical key sphere selection, he could take down this first phase in 1 turn, and then he's easily going to get the time clear, right? I mean, he still might. He did skip the last turn of charges on that first phase. I don't know about having int Omega first. I maybe would have gone Nova first, but I guess. Yeah, and he just selected 1 orb with Texan, so that should do wonders for his attack output this turn. Oh, I guess he was sealed anyway. Yeah, like, look at how much damage he did. You should obviously have put him first. You wouldn't have had to sit through all that Texan garbage. What? He's just not playing optimally at all. Unfortunately. Dude, 447. He only played 2 turns. The first 2 turns of the first phase. And he still had 4:47 clear time.
ということになりました。
Holy moly. Oh, they updated the number again. It's 89 million now.
もう一回やった方が、コメントどうでしょう。このイベントでいいですかね。さすがに
どうだろう。
どうでしょう。やった方がいい気も僕
でも
してるんですけど。
ね、ちょっとしっかりとタイムクリアするところも見たいですよね。
どうですかね。そうですね。運が悪すぎるだけであるので。
もう一回やります。
そうですね。もう一回。
You thought he was gonna get owned for that key selection? Oh, well, I guess you forgot that that red zone is like 3 or 4 years old at this point.
すごい。先ほどで5属性編成クリア。で極系のみでクリア。でアクティブスキル使ってはゲッピーさんがやってくれた。はい。で3ターン以内クリアも OK。はいはいはい。よし、じゃあもうそろそろタイムアタックはもう終わらせた方がいい気もしてるので。もう一回やります。大魔、なるほどなるほど。いや、これで僕も。
Okay, so still no bingos yet. Are we just like purposely avoiding bingos at all costs? Look at this. He's got like 3-4 potential routes for a bingo here. 4 different ones. Here, 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 oh, there, and then there was a diagonal as well. 3分半でクリアするところ。終わるのでお待ちください。はい、見ててください。じゃあ He's still shooting for the time clear. Okay, okay. Still determined to do this Omega thing. Okay, he's still gonna get Omega turn 1, and he's gonna go in. Just reset for rotations, bro. Come on now, you're wasting your time. He has a slot 7 Omega, and he's gonna continue. Oh, this is pain battle right here. Okay, it's good that he floated Nova, though, for the final turn. That's going to be good for turn 4. Oh, wait, it's not going to be turn 4. Dude! He just floated Nova, and he's about to end this fight on the second turn, and then turn 3, he's not going to have Nova back. Oh. Bro. He's gonna have the int Shadow Dragons on the physical phase. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? ダメージも出てるかなと思うので、いけるんじゃないのかなとは思ってますね。お、頼むよ。3分半。もう1分は以上は経過してそうだけど。はい。ここで。この後でね、あ、でも半分以上削れてるので、かつ、まあ、次のタイミングでスーパーイシールも出てきてくれるので、いけるんじゃないのかなと思いますね。This phase can also be attack lowered. Nightman. That's so STR Omega is fine in slot 1 because of that. お、あと2分。いけるんじゃないかな、もうこれは。いけるいける。いけるいける。いいですね。頑張れよ頑張れ。で、はい。いいダメージだと思います。いいですね。はい。バトンを渡していただいて、で、スパイシロンで倒しきる。はい。ちょっとそんなにいらないんじゃないかというところもありつつ、ここで巻きましょう。ここで巻きましょう。Yeah, bro's gonna have to wrap it up. He I think he sold again. ちょっとダブルjust a little bit. 使わせていただきます。使ってください。はい。どれぐらい変わるか見どころです。はいはいはい。これであれちょっとね、もう一回やってみましょう。Bro, he knows the strat though. Swap your units around for different orb changing potential. That's hilarious. Unfortunately, the individual instances between the first use and the second use have their own procs, so changing units between them doesn't really matter. But like resetting app, swapping your units around, and then using the key change item will actually change the orbs you change sometimes. It can. Works the same way as resetting for a crit. 運がないということだけ。ここですね。ここ。あ、でもいい。Yeah, he really didn't need 2 cookies there. If anything, that was just a waste of time because he could have used it here for the extra damage. I guess this does work out decently that he has. No, I mean, yeah, he's still got a lot of damage up. ここで倒していけたら3分半いける気がします。That works out, yeah. That was fast. Maybe he did it this time.
出てくれ。
Oh, there we go. 6.3 seconds fast enough. Tight.
やりましたよ。
よかった。
よかったです本当に。
すいません皆さん、タイムアタックチャレンジ3回目にして、
やっと
はい、やっとクリアできました。
4回目。
4回
目です。はい。
タイムアタックもう4回やっていたということで、
はい。これで一気に50万ボーナスですかね。
そうですね。アタック
タイムアタック成功で100万。
あ、100万。
よし。
これは大きいということで100万体の討伐ボーナス獲得です。
やったー。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。やったしました。
大変助かりました。
はい。
はあ、よかった。
じゃあどんどんいきますかね。
いきますか。タイムアタック続ける。
Alright, well that's still not going to be a bingo because he did the exact same stuff as last time. He just got the time clear. So, well that is going to be a bonus though because he got the time clear. So we should see the million bonus go on there.
2ですね。2の方で。
はい。ページ7
が9分何秒でしたっけ？
こちらが9分30秒になっております。
はい。
で、私このガチバトル2のステージ7はアイテムとかも使えないじゃないですか。結構負ける。
いや、そうですね。
高確率で。
結構難易度も敵の火力だったりもすると思うので。
I don't know what they're saying.
はい。
お、行きますか。
はい、やりましょうということでやらせていただければと思います。
はい、お願いします。
はい、じゃあでは行かせていただきます。では画面をゲッピーの画面を落としていただければと思います。はい、ちょっとですね今回は神次元でいけたらなというふうに思ってます。回避がですね結構
Alright, now we're talking.
ございますので。
That's my kind of build right there. What are we doing?
はい。
じゃあ行きますか早速。
これちょっとねビンゴ狙えるのがどれがあるのかなと思ってはいるんですけど、意外とエクストラ必殺技でとどめを刺すとか。
Oh, there we go. They just added the bonus.
サポーターそうです。それぐらいになるかなと思いますが。
Oh, so they updated to 90 mil here.
お願いします。
Is that saying that it includes the bonus million? The 90 mil is with including the bonus, I think, is what? Yeah, I think so.
あ、大丈夫です。
Not GEPPY having court issues. Yeah. Welcome to being a Dokkan battle streamer, bud. It's a hard life out here. He literally has the same exact setup I do. Did you see the dongle that his cable is attached with? It's like the exact same thing. Which, obviously it would be. Makes sense. Wait, there's a bingo space to win with an EX Super and he didn't bring Daimaforku for that fight? What a chud. Clear with 6 characters that are all under 50 team cost? So use the Cyberman team, is basically what you're saying. Clear while in giant form is really funny. That's probably the hardest one to do, no? Unless, like, you can do, like, a quest stage, or, like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a story event cooler that can be taken down by just Goma or something, right? Need to watch GEPPY miss the EX Super 6 times in a row. Oh, that's probably what he's doing now, is going for the EX Super, right? That would make sense.
あとですね、ユーザーの皆さん分かってるかなと思うんですけど、非常にその回避頼みのチームになっていますので。
Okay, so we've gone seriously serious, and he's obviously trying to get the EX Super, but he's also trying to beat this in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I really think you should be using the Int Forest team. Int Forest team is probably better here. Just for, like, damage within a certain amount of time, right? Oh wait, I didn't even realize. Did he get the EX? He didn't, did he? I think he missed it. But it's alright, he only needs 1 throughout the whole fight, right? And he's still gotta win when that happens. Oh, his other one is slot 7. Oh my god. He hasn't gotten good rotations one singular time yet on anything that he's done.
確定回避重要。
そうですね、本当に
重要ですね。でも回避無効のステージではないからよかった。
火力足りるというところもちょっと頑張れたらなと思います。
I wish they were mirrored so that GEPPY was on the side she's on. And I wasn't blocking him the whole time with my camera, but I can't be bothered to change it.
はいはいはい。いい調子なんじゃないかなと。
これ並びのポイントとかもあります。
そうですね。まあ割とその神次元チームというところもあるので、まあ回避できるところというところと。あと気力ですね。しっかりその超必殺技までエリアのキャラクターを打てるようにするであったりとか、でここもちょっと今めちゃめちゃ並びを間違えたのでちょっとすいません。めちゃめちゃ並びを間違えてしまったのですいません。
そういうこともあります。
そういうこともあっていただければ。
A killing blow actually wouldn't be that hard with Orange Piccolo on like the Fighting Spirit of the Saints Pride of the Wicked Bloodline event, where you just do waves of coolers in a row. He's movie heroes, so you can bring him. Might be pretty easy to get there. Because you could do a full superhero build with him too, and then he'd be able to get that procced on turn 3. And yeah, like he already did that. He could have knocked out that mission at the same time. Because there's tons of opportunity to get a killing blow there. You just have to KO one enemy, right? Or if it, I guess maybe to be fair, it might actually be referring to KOing that stage. So then you'd have to KO all 5 to move on to the next phase. In order for it to count as a killing blow, I'm not exactly sure how that works. I'm pretty sure you just need to KO any one individual enemy though. And if that's the case, Orange Piccolo could do that easily within his giant form.
ギリですね。
大丈夫。
大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
大丈夫。大丈夫。大丈夫。結構天井まで引くこともある。
今そうですコメントもありますけど、ちょっと最近その僕自身のガシャ運みたいなところが、ちょっと芳しくなってますね。はい。このメタルクーラも今ちょっと敵キャラクターにねメタルクーラもですね、天井にはいちょっと生かしていただいて。
なんか今日の配信でこのゲッピーさんの運の悪さが
ちょっとそうだ、どこかでその運ってやっぱ帳尻があってくる
そうですね、きっと、
はい、
いつかこの先のね、ガシャでいい敵ができたりね。
9分と意外とでも9分は意外と余裕ありそうというコメント結構
負けないことが大事になってくるかな、このステージは。
僕も今火力足りるかの不安ではなってきてはいるんですが、いけるんじゃないかなと。
回避してくれれば
ね、ここでまずいというね。
まずい？
でいいですよ。はいはいはいはい。
まずい？
コメントがね、ちょっとコメントが見るとついいい調子ですね。
これはいい調子ですか？
いい調子な気がしてます。
Oh, so the EX Super is also a killing blow? Then yeah, it definitely should have been using Diamond Fork Coup.
設定がどうなのかなって感じなんですよね。
9分30秒、今何分ぐらい経ったんでしょう。
And Giant Form is win the stage during Giant Form. Got it. Okay.
アクティブでこう最終こう火力を稼げるタイミングでもあるので、それまでにもういいエクストラが。
そうですね。
そうですね。
Your concern with the cooler link level event is growing.
でも回避してる分そこはね。
Okay, what do you mean?
短縮には。
Like you were once a fool, assuming that it was just going to show up and be a thing and that happened, and you were like surefire it's coming, and now you're starting to doubt that because you realize that Dokkan has never said anything about it and it's been made up this whole time. I've kind of been standing in that latter pool myself, where like I'm reserving a little bit of resistance to the entire thing. Like, it also might not just not be happening. It might just, I mean, Dokkan hasn't said anything, so, you know. I'm not banking my all on this thing actually going down. I'm just Basically, preparing for the best, or preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, you know?
はい、これちょっとリムで
これはかなり高火力ですからね。
でこのターンはですねアクティブが発動したので、まあ、2番手でも出るということで、
Alright, it's about to be real fun for the next 30 minutes, guys. I have the manual link level.
いけるか。
I just replaced my team,
じゃないでしょう
so...
か。さ
でだって
あただねそういうことですよ。
そう木玉3つしか取ってないなとは思ったんですけど、そういうことか。
はい、ここで
KO 狙い。
KO 狙いであったんですが、ちょっとこの演出その
yeah, I thought so too. It'd be a good,
狙いにその
it would be a good, you know, chance to give people, like, to get the boost for the rest of the metal coolers that we needed. Definitely, definitely. That's kind of what I was thinking was going to happen too. Based on the rate we had still been getting them and stuff, I thought that would make sense. But this is fine too, I guess. But you're just thinking because this happened that now they no longer have incentive to do that, so they're just not going to. That's what you're thinking. It's still super weird to me that it's announced to go live then. And like my thing is, genuinely, we still do not have any clarification about the key cost on it, right? Like, I'm assuming, genuinely, this is, like, been my biggest take since this whole thing got announced, and I think it's still pretty likely that it could happen, is it's just gonna release into the Portal of Memories, and it's gonna be available right next to the Grand Elder Guru stage, and it's gonna cost growth keys. But according to, like, the coding of the game, it's still going to be assigned to the 10 stamina spending value. The same way as the Grand Elder Guru stage is, right? Even though it doesn't cost stamina anymore, it costs keys.
最後のベジータ
Because, like, if they're not gonna announce that the stage is coming and that it's on the way, and then it's just gonna kind of shadow drop into the game, surely it's not gonna be like an actual event that's live, like a Dokkan Day style thing, right? It'd make more sense if it's like, oh yeah, it's a new kind of permanent event that's just there now. Or for a next set period of time, it's just there, but then it's only available to be used with keys.
全然私は貢献できてないんですけど、なんとかクリアできました。よかった。はい。結構余裕。
Okay, I didn't see his clear time. I was link leveling.
ちょっと結構元気なくなってたんですけど、今のであと2、3時間は頑張れるテンションになってきて。はい。
だってまだまだですよ。まだ1000万体、900万。
2、3時間で終わらない可能性が今ありそうなんですけど、はい。ちょっとまだまだできたらなと思います。
ぜひ。
あ、ビンゴが見れるのと、確かにさっきフレンドさん
Okay, he got bingo. Lock in.
ではビンゴ見ていきましょう。
どうだ1個ぐらい。
There we go. 2 bingos.
ビンゴ獲得。
斜めもありますね。
斜めですね。はい。右から2番目のビンゴと、そして右上から左下への斜めのビンゴが、はい、獲得となりました。ということでビンゴ2列クリアしていますので、これで100万体の討伐ボーナスが追加されます。
合計してこれだと
300万体ですね。これはだいぶ近づいたんじゃないですか。だいぶ大きい。よかった。
次の更新が多分また15分後かなと思いますので、はい、
そうですね。
次の更新が終わったら見ていけたらなと思います。
で残すビンゴが エクストラ必殺技とコスト50以下のキャラクター5体と、あとはイベントで仲間にできるキャラクターちょっと難しいかな。
スピードバトルとは厳しそうなのと、
あと巨大化中もまあ
いけなくはなさそうな。でガチバそうですねとか。
結構難しいの残っちゃいましたね。
エクストラでとどめを刺すとかがもしかしたら
Proton has mentioned a 1 key cost in his tweets. Really? Is that true?
いけますもんね。はい。ちょっと右側が難しそうですね。
はい。コスト50以下もちょっとこれはいろいろ考えてて、いろいろと説明したゼノバース2のですねキャラクターをこうベジータをリーダーにしていけたら、お話してる間に反映がされてます。今9200万20 18,663やってます。
ということは残りあと800万回ほど。うわー、来た来た来た来た。いい調子かも。
1時間で今
In the replies.
400万か。
Okay, we're up to 92 mil now. 92 mil, baby.
ちょっとまだねビンゴの達成数もありますし。
そうですね。しかも見てくださってる皆さんがね、この配信見て。
You're talking about in the replies to.
いけるいける。
The replies to what? Oh god, and now he's been tweeting like crazy since this stream started.
続いてのチャレンジはこちらです。高難易度縛りプレイ
Tweeted
チャ
about
レ
the
ンジ。
bug fix.
まずはこのチャレンジのルールを説明
Oh, you
させて
DM'd
い
me
た
a
だ
link.
きます。
Thank
こ
you,
ちら
thank
で
you,
す。
thank you. That's helpful.
高難易度イベントに挑戦する前に2種類のボックスに入っている縛りが書かれた紙を引いてもらいます。引かれた紙に書かれた
Yes,
縛り
it.
を課した
Oh,
状態
okay,
で
yeah,
高
yeah,
難
yeah,
易度イ
yeah,
ベン
yeah.
トをクリアする
Yeah, 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 yeah. See? Okay.
100万体分の討伐ボーナス
This is kind of what's gotten me, right?
リアルの縛りは1枚
Bro just went out there casually saying, oh, the only difference between this event and the one that's live now is that there's no limit to how many times you can play it.
はい
And then he zipped his lips. And then he let Toonrami put out a video. And he let Masningen put out a video. And he let The Truth put out a video. Of all these people talking about, oh, it's gonna be some unlimited grindable thing. And there's no differences at all between the two events. Which means it's still just gonna cost 10 stamina.
こちらです。
Failed to mention 10 stamina slash potentially just it costing 1 key. Which is a massive difference, right? That is not the same thing at all.
はい。
はい基本的にはステージ後半になるにつれて
Yeah, that feels like a bit of an oversight for him not to have mentioned that initially. That is a potential difference, right?
ちょっとアイテムなしとかだと結構厳しい
そうですね
かなと思う。
ゲーム内縛りに入ってそうな気はするので、アイテム使ってなんとか倒しきれたらなと思いますね。
しかもこのゲーム内縛り私たちに何が入ってるかまだわからない状態なので、ちょっと怖いですね。はい。でもまあちょっとチャレンジしていきましょう。はい。ではゲッピーさん一つ目の縛りを。
リアルからですね。
リアル。
全然普通にリアルっていうのがあるんですけど、リアル縛りが何なのかをちょっと僕もあんまりあれはいけたらなと思いますが、引いちゃいますね。
はい、お願いします。たくさん入ってますね。はい。
Honestly,
受けるたびに電撃を受ける。
oh my god. He has to get shocked in real life every time he takes damage. Yo, now we're talking. Holy shit. We had this exact idea with Dance Dance Revolution at one point. There are these arrows in Dance Dance Revolution that come up the screen called shock arrows, and you're supposed to jump over them and not get hit by them. And if you hit them, we had this idea that you would get shocked by the bar you're hanging onto.
追加されますので。
はい。超力属性の編成が禁止。
Super STRs are not allowed on the team. Okay, so Daima 4 Ku's out. That's exactly what he just said. I heard him say it.
もう一枚だけいかしてください。これで、いや、いい感じにもうなら極系でね。あ、これいいんじゃないですか。超知属性の遠征禁止ところで、じゃあ極系で組めばいけるかもしれないと。
確かに。2枚にしときます。
2枚にしときましょう。ちょっとね、これで極系でしっかり攻めれるので。はい。
で、そして最後に挑戦するステージを引いてもらいます。これ16。
Yes, YouTube does have rules about self-harm content. But that is stretching. Those things, this would not uphold in a court of law. Punishments are not the same as self-harm. Context matters. Context matters.
15になります。ということでダメージを受けるために電撃を受ける。そして超力、この2つですね。はい。はい。これを編成禁止。はい。はい。こちらでゲッピーさんに編成していただきます。はい。はい。ではちょっと
そうですね。ちょっといろいろな準備があるらしいので。
電撃を受ける準備に私は。はい。行きます。
でちょっと僕は
怖いな。
編成を考えるのでお待ちください。
Yeah, no. I'm just telling you based on the type of content that I consume across the YouTube platform. There is absolutely no way that applying a small electrical shock to oneself through, like, you know, means of losing a challenge and having to submit to that punishment is something that even remotely comes close to crossing the line with YouTube's like the boundaries and restrictions on what you can post content about.
これ一応超力ちょっと待ってくださいね。いろいろ考えればなと思いますが、そうなんですよね。
マジンベジータが
はい。ただこうなるとまたお前はスーパーイーシンロンなのかよみたいなある気がしてるので、なんとかそのマベジー編成でいけたらなと思ってるので、ちょっと待ってくださいね。これ確かにあと1枠とかコメント
There's Cozy.
声も聞きながら
Rise and shine. Or were you at school? Or are you still at school? What are you up to?
はい。どうしようかな。ちょっとじゃあコメント。
あと一人誰がいいですかね。あ、そっか。ご飯が入れられないのか、種族性の。ちょっと見てみますか。ちょっと僕の完全なボックスもちょっとですね、見ていただきつつ。 誰がいいですかね。こうなると。
はい。すみません、本当に申し訳ないんですけど、ダーブラとヤコンを僕が所持していないというところが
私も持ってないんだよな。はい。
どうでしょう。
Yeah, I'm not sure what stage they're trying to play either. That's gonna remain to be seen.
ベジサンド、トランクス、ヤコン、ちょっとヤコンダーブラの声が非常に強いので。
皆さんね、並走している方多いですもんね。あ、ヤコンは。
あ、僕電流します。ちょっとじゃあ皆さんに僕も電流の準備。
そうですね。
Oh, he's doing the surging steel. Okay. So he needs like a good team. What is going on? Is he taking a bathroom break?
あ、廃空班ですか？そう、ヤコンとダーブラがないということなんで、10周年。
He seems to be a fan of the whole nuke thing.
10周年ベジトレイ行きます。
Pardon me.
ゴマ Z コンビ
Random surging steel stage between 11 and 16. So they have to roll for it? Is he gonna roll dice? Oh, what did he just get?
この2つが編成禁止になっています。こちらですね。はい。
ゴマの声もゴマか10周年。ゴマにします。ゴマにしますか。
でもちょっと電撃を受ける身としては回避キャラも入れてほしいなという。
He's getting shocked.
確かに。あ、でもゴマも
回避します。
Oh, that's what he just got was the yeah the shock therapy thing. He attached it. But yeah, it said he has to get shocked every time he takes damage. So obviously he's getting shocked. He's literally getting shocked once every 30 seconds.
これはいいんじゃないですか。はい、じゃあ一応準備はできたので。
GEPPY pretending to play Dokkan to avoid the LARP allegations.
これでいけたらなと思います。あと一応ですね、電流も何か結構なんかカバンとか持たされていろいろ手につけられてる状態になってますので。
Okay, stage 15.
はい。
And oh my god, look at the support memory he's using. No. Use the Power Beyond Super Saiyan 1. What are you doing? What are you doing? GEPPY, please. Oh.
はい、これ14は何属性だ？
これでですね、もう
灰属性。
これは
クッキーを使っていく。
使ってこれもう信じましょうか。ちょっとですね、お化け使って電流をねかわす手段もあるんですが、まず一回いけるんじゃないかなと。
Oh, CBNM gives 25%. Yeah.
いってみますよじゃあ。
But it should only last 2 turns, right?
気持ちもちょっとだけありまして、こんなもんなのかなと。
ダメージ受けてっていう。
メンバー的に大丈夫なのかなというのもあるんですが、ここエキストラ弾けることが大丈夫してて。
Oh, it's 3 turns. Okay.
これもう待って。
That's a little fair.
電流流れるんでしたっけ？痛い。これ永久に電流が流れるし、でもいいじゃないですか。
いい。
いけそう、引けてないですね。ちょっと待ってください。引けてなかったですね今。
Okay, so he got screwed there, right? Because the EX is an AoE attack, right? So
危ない香りはできてますが、
今私たち
Yeah, he didn't even hit the EX. It wasn't an AoE attack. That wasn't even the EX.
やだやだやだやだ。
わかんなくてちょっといつ来る？あ、ここで
Bruh.
ちょっとですね、これは痛いんですよ本当に。
Acting like Dokkan is a horror game? What the hell? The anniversary for Dead by Daylight just started. It's actually the 10th anniversary celebration in Dead by Daylight right now. It just started earlier today. So I was playing Dead by Daylight earlier, which is a horror game. Then I realized Dokkan would be my jump scares for the day. Oh, duh. Oh, duh. They're getting shocked. That's why they're screaming. Okay, duh. Because every time they take damage. Okay, I see.
そもそもそのブロリーさん耐えられるんでしょうか。
Kinda completely forgot about that immediately and was just flaming them for screaming, which is really funny.
通常攻撃でもビリビリくる。
Who has the remote? Is it just Omatsu on the other side of the table? Like,
よかった。でもビリビリしてるけど皆さんには面白がっていただけてるので、それなら
コメントもちょっと今いいですか。あ、いいよし。
ナイス。
これでさすがにちょっともう
if you don't want to get shocked, you better tag switch.
信じてるのと、
Oh, that's one way to do it too, I guess. Yeah.
いければなと思います。これでね、
わけが大好き
ないでしょうか。
Okay, surely he'll hit the EX here.
よし。エキストラで、あ、これもしかしたらベジータさんが頑張ってくれて、いけるんですか。
まだ達成できてないビンゴとしてエクストラ必殺技でとどめを刺す。
確かにとどめを刺すも
あるので、もしかしたら
ここでうまいこと回数をですね、
1
対2体ぐらいまで減らしていただければ、これも全体攻撃ではあるので、非常に強
力ですね。
あと3体ですかね。
3体。
エクストラを次ですね。ここですね。ここ本当に大事なので、ちょっと本当に大事なので。
I mean, I think he's chilling. Still easily gonna do this in the 3 turns, right?
もうここまで行くと。
お願い。
I guess maybe not easily. He kinda does need to hit this EX here.
はい、受け入れます。
Kinda needs to hit this EX. He also didn't get that many orbs with Int Majin Vegeta, did he?
あ、やばい。ちょっとまさか。痛いしダメージも出た。やった。
Okay, he got the EX.
でもこれで倒したらビンゴもいきますよ。ビンゴも。頼む。
There you go. Yeah, he got the crits on the. Yep. He got the crits on the important ones.
最高だ。いい結果。これすごいことになってるんじゃないですか。
ビンゴも。しかも。
ビンゴも。
縛りも3枚。
すごい進んだ気がします。
すごい。縛り3枚プラス。
そうでしょう。
エクストラ必殺技でとどめを刺せた。
これはいいんじゃないですか。
これはすごい。
Oh, right, the EX did do the final blow. Oh, that's so sick. Wow.
すごい。
縛り3つですもんね。
電流受けた甲斐がありましたね。ありました。
あそこをやっぱ祈ったことで、はい。自分の縛り2ですね。とリアルが1ですもんね。
はい。ということで、
ビンゴがちょっと今ビンゴの英語確認中ですね。お、コメントも今日一番温かいコメント欄な気がしますね。これは。お
前がナンバーワンだ。
ありがとうございます。そうよ。なんとかこんだけ試行回数してたらね、
よかったよかった。
と思うので。
お前がナンバーワンだ。すごい私の大好きなセリフです。
本当に嬉しそう。これ本当に嬉しいです。
本当に嬉しい。
これはいいんじゃないですか。
祈りが通じましたね。行きましたかね。
次縛りで。次
の縛り。
電流も外していいんですよね。電流は外しましょう。
はい。
ちょっとじゃあ電流外しの。じゃあ。いていただいて。
電流を受けた甲斐がありました。はい。
They were like, so we can take this fucking shit off now, right? Please?
はい、コメントもはい見させていただいてます。ありがとうございます。次はですね、安藤
Oh, I guess they're probably gonna just do it one at a time so that one of them is still entertaining the
コメン
stream.
トをお願いします。ちょっと私も電流を外してきます。
よかった。
Yeah.
そうで
Okay.
すね。この後のリアル縛りは変更さ
They
れ
got
ま
it
す。
together.
そして
They know what they're
リア
doing.
ル縛りも変更されます。
They've done this a
一回
time or two.
引いた縛りはもう箱には戻さないので、もう私たちは電流を受けることはございません。はい、では次は安藤のチャンネル。お、ご覧ください。討伐数なんと9500万
Bro,
体。
we're almost there already.
すごい。
This is nuts.
あとちょっとだ。
電流の甲斐がありました。
だいぶゴールが見えてきましたね。はい。では安藤のチャレンジに参りたいと思います。はい。じゃあまずこちらリアルの
からいきましょう。あと何があるんですかね、リアルは。
いや、そうなんですよね。では行きます。
はい。なんだ。おっと、ちょっと待ってくださいね。
ステージクリアまでサポーターは走り続ける。
はい。サポーターは安藤さんが挑むので、僕がサポーターですね。
ごめんなさい。
The supporter has to run until the stage is cleared.
でもゲッピーさん野球やってるんですよ。
そうですね、はい。最近走ってもいるので、ちょっと。
I don't know if that means that they have to have a support memory live for the entire battle, or if that means that she has to get on a treadmill until he beats the fight.
ゲーム内の。はい。
What are we talking about?
うわ、ちょっと私が行こうと思ってたのが。
超技属性の遠征禁止。はいはいはい。
ダイモンベジータ入れていこうと思ってたんですけど。
一気に、そうですね、結構厳しくなりましたね。まだ。
もう一枚引きます。え？
今どうなの？900、引いといた方が。
引きますか。
さあ。
これにします。
さあ。
超体属性。
あ、でもこれで
Super physical, so I can't use super tech or super physical.
確かに。
That's pretty easy.
時は来たのかなという気持ちも僕は。
ちょっとボス系引いちゃったら怖いので、ここまでに。
そうですね、ここまでにしましょう。
しておきます。
これでだいぶボーナス分加えたら。
そして
挑戦する。やばい、これですごく重要です。
16が来ないことを願います。いきます。はい。
お、11いいんじゃないですか。
はい、挑戦するステージは11です。はい。じゃあ行きますか。じゃあゲッピーさん申し訳ないです。
はい。ちょっとじゃあ準備ができたら僕も走らせていただければと思います。
体力は結構自信ありますか？
そうですね。その3、40分走らされなければもう大丈夫なのかなと思ってるんですけど。
本当に。
はい。
ごめんなさい、だいぶかかってしまった。
これもあれですかね。編成中も走れっていう。なんか走れっぽいのでちょっと。
すいません。フィルム不足になってしまった。ゲッピーさん。
It's literally a treadmill, nah.
これ編成もうじゃあ僕はじゃあ走りながらということで。
Wait, she's doing it? He's running?
結構これ難しいですよね、走るのも。ちょっと見つけました。この最高の形を。僕も。すみません、ちょっとごめんなさい。そうですね。何でしたっけ？スーパーシロンが。
He has to run through the whole team building process too? Oh my god.
でも、インシンロンの。
What is this?
インシンロンの方がやっぱいいかなと僕は思いますね。
はい。ダブラクッキーと。
ダブラクッキーです。
だけでいいですかね。はい。
これ結構きついです。
ちょっとフィルムがなくなっちゃった。
Bro, they need to play like the Fat Boo the Fat Boo OST for this. Are you kidding me? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Just like the whistle sound. That's literally GEPPY right now.
11は回避無効
？11は回避無効ではあります。合ってます。
どうしよう。これはお化けを使った方がいいか。
やばい、並びが見えない。
一旦お化け使います。
はい、お化け使いましょう。
レジックやばいって言われている。
やばい、レジックはやばいかもしれないです。
これごめんなさい、クリアできなかったらゲッピーさん。
でもいいんじゃないかと。
They either gotta hit the really. They gotta hit the ironic music in one way or the other. They gotta make him look derpy by playing the funny OST behind him, just insinuating that the entire moment is hilarious, right? Or they gotta go the opposite direction and play the way overhyped music that obviously doesn't fit the scene, and then make him look derpy that way. Like, just hit the like the run dun 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 dun. You know, he'd look so funny with that playing behind him.
これ結構きついですね。
結構きついですか？
きついです。
すごいでもまだ涼しそうな顔してるので、はい。まだ大丈夫かなっていう。
Oh yeah, I'm sure that this is gonna be all over online. I'm sure this is gonna be very easy to find.
そうですね。
No worries.
回避なので。
で、ダーブラクッキーを使いたいと思います。はい。
並び次第では全然あるかなと。
はい。ゲッピーさんきつそうって。
ちょっとそうですね。これ。
頑張って早くクリアします。そのゲッピーさんが。
Bro's gonna be sweating. It's crazy.
頼む。でも11はどうだったか覚えてないんですけど、私ステージ16かな。16、4ターン以内にクリアしないとまた満タンになっちゃうじゃないですか。はい、あの時にもうクリアタイム30分とかだったんです。
あ、ちょっとそれやられるとちょっともうちょっともう配信にお呼びできない。あ、これは
She lost, bro. Nah. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. There is applause in the background? No way.
明確に。はい。わかりました。
ごめんなさい。
あ。
He's like, so we're picking new punishments, right? What's on the floor? What is on the floor over there? Are we seeing this little mat that they have on the floor? It looks like it's a big poster with a bunch of like pins on it, or it's like a mini like red carpet thing. Like, there's obviously items on that. What is going on over there? They look like little, they look like halves of bouncy balls, like little circles. Little like semicircles sitting, like, you know those little popper things where you can flip them inside out and then you set them on the ground and then they pop into the air? It looks like a bunch of those lined up next to each other. They look like too puffy to be like pins. It's also just very oddly placed. They have this whole entire studio set with all this space on their soundstage and a table in front of them, and then they put it right in the one spot that they keep having to walk back and forth around. And it's like on screen, but it's also far enough in the background that you can't make out what the hell it is at all. It's just super weird. Like, why is it there specifically? And like, you could clearly see there was no other camera equipment around it, so it wasn't like they were planning on doing some bird's eye view shot of it in the spot it's in, because there's no camera there. So like, what is it? Oh, lock in. Here we go. Oh, is it a part of a punishment? Like it's something they have to walk on barefoot? Nah, that's really funny. Sure, we're already towing the line with the self-harm. Are we gonna get the dogs out next? Is that the next thing they're gonna do on this live stream? The next edgy piece of content is gonna be Geppy's toes. コメントに4択が表示されますので、ぜひヒントをくださると嬉しいです。よろしくお願いいたします。はい。はい。で、私たちはね、問題文しか今知らない状態となっていますので、はい。ぜひね、皆さんと一緒にクイズ楽しんでいければと。
結構もう残りの回数というか、やっぱ最後はユーザー様の皆様に100個ということになっているので。基本コメントを信じようかなと僕は
信じましょう。
なので皆さんでこう1億体いきましたという感じをね出したらなと思っております。
はい、では早速問題に参りたいと思います。1問目はこちら。
Yeah, not the dogs. But don't worry.
2022年に登場した無限の恐怖メタルクー
They
ラ
don't. I mean, they're scared of dogs,
総
so.
出撃回数ランキングの正しい位置は
なるほど。
どれ？はい、回答の4択が A ブロリー怒りとセルマックスの間、 B セルマックスとターレス軍団の間、 C ターレス軍団と
Okay, where did Infinite Terror Metal Cooler released in 2020 rank in total deployments amongst all users? So, I guess total uses? Where did he rank?
実はその最近使われるキャラよりも前からいるキャラの方がなんか実はいいんじゃないかな。
Released in 2022, so we're talking about the AGL one.
あるかなと思ってるんですよね。
My guess is gonna be in between Turles and Janemba. In between the two. I'm gonna assume Janemba got used more. Well, no, because these are all yellow coin LRs. Oh, wait, this is obviously talking about the physical metal cooler, duh, because it's the LR. I stand by what I say. I'm gonna say C. Yeah. D because of the revive. I guess that's possible because of the revive, right? I don't know. He just didn't have a very long time in the spotlight. Whereas Super Janemba was usable for a very long stint after release and after Easy A.
押していただいて、タオルをもらいましたです。はい。
Oh, the Community Fest banner.
めちゃめちゃあったかくて、はい、ありがたいですね。
結構吸い取ってくれそう。
はい、汗は吸い取ってくれそうで。
I really wish I had one of those.
はい。
B かな？セルマックスよりでも下って言ってる方もいらっしゃる。
どうなんでしょうねこれ。上よりセルマックスより。
でも A と B の意見がちょっと多そうですね。
C。
どうしよう。どうします？
いやでも僕もちょっと B よりというか。
Super Janemba was pretty terrible for a while after release until his Easy A. Alright, believe that if you want. Here I was beating content with his TUR on my team, but okay.
コメント今の現状はこれで見れるんじゃないですかね。
見れない。
なるほど。じゃあ
どうします？ A か B か。
A か B。じゃあ最後 A か B でコメント多い方にします。でも結構 B じゃないですか。
B が多そうです。
アンケートは B。
はい。では、アンケート結果は B が 51% ということで、じゃあ B にしますか。
はい、しましょう。
はい、ということで私たちの回答は B となります。果たして正解しているのか見てみましょう。こちらです。
Wait, did she say B? Oh. Alright, it was D. Wow, it wasn't D by that much, actually. It very reasonably could have been C. It was right in the ballpark. It wasn't, like, way over.
そうなの？正解はなんと D でした。すごい。まあでもディーラースキル的にもその編成しやすいですよね。
そうですね。あと祭り限定キャラクターで、極系のキャラが出たのはこのタイミングのメタルクラが初めてなので、ちょっとそういう意味で発送されたタイミングで、
Yeah, I don't know what they answered, actually.
いただけたのかなという感覚は
すごい
ますね。
メタルクーラーこんなにちょっと
これは
はいということで
先行きがすごく不安になってきているんですが、
残念ながら不正解ということで、次は
そうですね。次は
皆さん力を合わせて
力を合わせていきましょう。
正解しましょう。では第2問目はこちらです。メタルクーラーを通
I'm assuming they got it right.
押し寄せる鋼の軍勢で有効な効果は何でしょう？
What effects are effective against Metal Cooler in the Surging Army of Steel event? Oh, well,
これらすべて。
that's a shitty question. And then that says Sealing Super Attacks, the one I'm blocking. I mean, you go with the classic, because all of them is an option, you pick all of them, right? So it's gotta be D.
気絶もいけたし、必殺技封じもいけた気がする。
今日ね、ちょうど私と安藤さんが騙していただいたところで、結構クリアチームとか見てると、気絶持ちのキャラクターだったりとか連れて行ってる人も多いかなと思うので、
全部だったはず。全部っていう意見が多いか。
でもアンケート D ですね。これは
16%。
関数で50、関数超えてるので D でいきましょうか。
じゃあこれは回答 D にこれらすべてにしましょう。はい、では果たして正解しているのか見てみます。こちらです。
よかった。
よかった。
Sounds like they got it right again, I would say.
ありましたね。
だいぶこう皆さんも集中してイベント見ていただけたらと思うので。
Geppy, quit flirting and get us some metal coolers so I can go to bed, please.
私たちの討伐スコアに加算されます。よかった。
On with it. Come on, champ.
この調子で行きましょう。
行きましょう。どんどん行きましょう。
はい。そして第3問目がこちらです。メタルクーラーが生命エネルギーを
Alright, which sound?
正しい音はどれ
For the life force absorption sound. Oh, wow.
A の音から確認したいと思います。それでは音の再生お願いします。聞いたことある気がする。では続いて D お願いします。
なんか
I like B over A so far.
はい。では続いて C の音お願いします。
Probably not. Probably not that. I still like B.
では続いて D の音再生お願いします。
Oh, that sounds really intergalactic. It's B or D. It's B or D. You know what? It's D. It's gotta be D again, right? It's always D, so we just go D again? Surely they won't change it up now.
C はない。そうですね。C はないの B っぽい。
B か D とかかな。
どうだ。あ、でも B が多そうですね。
そうですね。B の意見が多そう。
I think B is a better guess, but we're going D for the meme. I'll say C to be different. C and A both sounded like super class, like key blast, like aura things, you know. Thought I heard like a Nimbus cloud sound effect in there. They're gonna say B, okay. Cool, it was B. Yeah, that's the whole point. It was a soundbite from the movie.
20万体のボーナスが私たちの討伐スコアに加算されます。はい、では4問目に参りたいと思います。
I mean, to be fair, I was kind of blocking it with my webcam, but it was just a picture screenshot from the movie. It wasn't like a Dokkan unit that we were looking at or anything. Oh. In the in-game scene, what did Metal Cooler say? Okay. I'm out. Surely he just said, now you perish, right?
これは個人的にはそうですね D なのかなとか思っちゃうんですけど
C はないかなって感じで
ちょっと
さらに強くなったぞ。
A
と D でちょっと割れてるかもしれないですね。A？
いや終わりだなんですね、確かに。
でもゲッピーさん的には D？
いや、ちょっとなかったことにしましょう。これは A な気がしますね。
A にしますか？
Okay, my characters are level 120. What time did I start this team? Anybody know? I don't know how long I've been doing this link level team for.
さらに強くなったぞって言ってた気もする。
これはもう A がそうですね、割合的にもいいかなと思うので A にしましょう。
では私たちの回答は A になります。果たして正解しているのか見てみましょう。こちらです。よかった。
Well, the evidence is available now. I've officially done a team from level 1 to level 120 while manual grinding, and I've done it all on live stream, so. Now the answer for exactly how long that should take you on 38.7 is, that answer is available. I don't know what the answer is, but we technically could find out.
第5問はメタルクーラー1億体討伐キャンペーンで最もメタルクーラーを倒した人は何体倒したでしょうかという問題です。
これ多分もしかしたら自分が何体倒したよう
な。
すごい。
Oh, here's some relevant information. Interesting. Okay, I'm going 30. It's D. It is D all day. Surely it's D.
が34,885体となっています。 3万体も倒した方がいるって
すごい数ですよね。
すごい数
There has to be some idiot out there that's literally just been going in,
なんか
like, to no end, just farming metal coolers every day. Surely it's 34,000.
いいかし
なんか引っ掛けられてんのかなみたいな気持ちもなりますよね。
いや
みたいな
ーでも相当な時間かかりますよ。
ありますよね。やっぱり
3万はさすがに
まあここはユーザーさんは
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is truth, right?
もうこれは
それくらいやってくだ
With
さ
the
った方がいる
34K,
と
it's
思う
possible.
じゃあ信じて
信じましょう。
信じますか
D にしましょう。
はいでは私たちの回答は D の34,885体にします。果たして正解しているのか見てみましょう。正解はこちらです。
おおやった。
Yeah.
すごい。すごい数ですね。
なんと3万体以上倒してくださった方がいる。
Meanwhile, GEPPY gets more for answering this question than the entire length of the celebration has gotten any player.
20万体のボーナスが私たちの
I'm telling you guys, all the efforts you've been putting in are fucking worthless. Because they would have just added one more trivia question instead to get us there. There was never a point to grinding. There still isn't. Don't grind metal coolers.
でそして私たちの今このスコアが9600万体ということで、
はい
あと400万体足りませんので、先ほどの縛りプレ
はい。
イもう一回
そうですね。あれがもしクリアできてたら結構な加算にはなっていたらしい
I will not. Did you just tell me to hush on my own live stream? The disrespect.
ちょっと私が失敗
That's
してたので
crazy.
はいでは行きますか。
はいじゃあやってやりましょう。
はいじゃあまずは
Let people enjoy the campaign. I'm literally a content creator. I am a reviewer of Dokkan Battle. I am supposed to tell you guys and instruct you toward the good, the bad, and the ugly with this game. I'm literally trying to not let you guys get scammed by Dokkan. This is actually my job as a Dokkan Battle content creator.
はい。ゲーム
If I just shut up and let everyone enjoy the campaign, no one will watch my YouTube channel.
これ
That
はサポーターがですね、さすがにプ
Bro.
レイ中に遊ぼマットは
サポーター
サポー
が
ターがですね、どっちやるか相談してもらっていいと。これ私足つぼめちゃめちゃ弱くて、
おお
これ
今日
決め
さ
で、は
っき走ってもらいましたもんね。
い。安藤さん実は足つぼが余裕という話を。
foot reflexology, Matt. Now you know what it is. Oh,
はい。
だからいけるのかなっていう気もするんです。
確かに。
foot reflexology. So it's literally something they have to walk on barefoot.
じゃあ
There-
ゲッピーさんが足つぼ。
There are like parks that I know of where you can go and like walk on different there's like different types of
ここはそうですね。2人でクリアして終わりましょう。
different types of rocks that are cemented into the ground at varying heights and angles and stuff that are supposed to apply pressure on different ways to the bottoms of your feet. And then there's this whole big chart for like how that how the pressure points on the bottoms of your feet can control various parts of your body in different ways, and it's like good for like healing and meditation and things like that. And so you go like walk barefoot on these rocks. And that looks exactly like what that is. So
ここで
makes sense.
あまり被らないところ引けたら嬉しいですね。さあ、でも超速属性の変成禁止と、
ゴマが編成できない。
いや超なんで大丈夫です。
あそっか。
5枚いけます。
じゃあ大まできない。
It's weird that they've created these in-game restrictions that aren't anything like
はい。これで
restricting one typing from being on the team is never a mission we've gotten in Dokkan. It's so weird that they came up with that, and they didn't use something that they typically would use as like a mission format in the game for like the restrictions for him, you know?
あれ一つですね。
それにします。
お、本当だ。
He got 11 again.
11で。
11です。はい。
はい。これリベンジも
リベンジです
チャレン
ね
ジ。だと思うので。
はい。頑張ります
やってみましょう。じゃあ
あ、ごめんなさい。ちょっとゲッピーさんにまた
はい。でもちょうど大魔編成で
いけますよ
いける
ね。
のとアイテム縛りとかうまくかわせたので、ぜひぜひやっていただければなと思います。
アイテムは軽減
I guess, but not every mission we get is like too hard.
11は回
Right?
避無効というか必中があ
Like-
るので、
はい。あ、はい。
Okay, Nightman. See you later.
そこだけですね。
Like, sometimes we get missions in game that aren't hard. Could be any various ones of those, I don't
行
know.
くならみたいな編成をちょっと僕の方でもちょっと見ながら。
こうかな。
I need to make sure I'm back on
じ
auto.
ゃあゲームの画面お願いします。
あ、はい。あ、なるほど。ちょっと僕も
大丈夫ですかね。回避無効。あ、ちょっと待って、回避無効だからダメだ。
ちょっと僕も
グロリオと
逃げてたんですけど、
グロリオと地属性の悟空は
厳しい気がして。
Isn't it cool that I can get some
嬉しいですね。
ice cream out of the freezer without even getting
っ
up?
てなると違う編成にします。どうしよう。
はい、一応ですね、ここちょっと今安藤さんが悩んでいただいている間に、
はい。
ここに足つぼロードが準備されてまして、なんか全長170センチ
Okay, we're doing reflexology mat time.
お話だけ聞いております。はい。
この
He's making it look like a punishment,
この編成
which it kind of is. Those things are not like super comfy on your feet.
あ、でもいけ
で
るんじゃないですか。で、縛りもあれですよね。
Oh, she's like, what items do I use?
そうなんです。で、チライ
と
とお化け
そうですね、保険のお化けで、
使って、
はい。
Bruh, she's gonna lose again. She's using nuke items now. Uh-oh.
これで
いいんじゃないかなと思います。
こうかなと思います。
はい。
あ、そ
ちょ
こ
っとじゃあ僕はちょっと足つぼを往復しなきゃいけないので、コメントの皆さんもですね、ぜひ
あ、間違えた。
Oh my god.
ちょっと安藤さんのプレーをお助けいただければと思います。
あ、これじゃない方がいいかな。まあいいや。
Bro, she's struggling.
は
Holy
い、じ
shit.
ゃあ僕も足つぼ始めます。
皆さんお願いします。
ああ、ちょっとそれ。
あ、待って。
ちょっと
ダメージ食らいたかった
僕。があるので行かせていただきます。
あ、まあまあいいか。
あ、痛い。ちょっとですね、最近やっぱりこう配信の準備もあって寝不足が続いてまして、いった
これ並びはこれでいいか。
往復なんですよ。ちょっとでも安藤さん、そうですね、ポンポン行きましょう。
ちょっと待ってくださいね。あ、全然。
痛い。あ、痛い。
Bro's in so much pain.
これではい一応含めということで。
Oh, I guess I didn't really think about him keeping his socks
す
on.
ると非常にありがたい施策かなと。
That was one way to do it, wasn't it?
結構ご飯食らったはず。
あ、でもこれ慣れてきたら、
I'm so weak. Bro's walking on Legos and she's over here about to die.
いやでも大丈夫ですか。
いや
全然はいいいと思います。はい、痛い。でもこれではい
EX 出ないし。
Wait, I thought they drew stage 11 again.
まだ
待って、きつい。
大丈夫です。
ダメかも。
Or was the AGL
もう
stage
ひ
stage
らめかなか
11?
った。あ、ちょっと待って、もう一回でいいですか。もう一回
She died
もう一回でいい
again.
ですか
Oh
ごめんな
no.
さい。
これもう
ゲッピーさんごめんなさい。
She wasn't tag
もう一
switching.
回やらせてください。
もう一回行きましょうか。
はい、すいません。
そうですね
もう一回行きます。
はいもう一回 OK。 はい
They're gonna try it again.
もう一回行かせて
Okay.
ください。
はい僕も全然慣れてきました。
慣れてきました。
こちらにもはい
She really needs to tag switch.
ちょっと待って、
痛いんですけど
お化け使うか、お化け。
お化け使いましょう。確かに並び次第でお化け使いましょう。
これ
はい痛い。
使った方がいいですかね。
ちょっと待ってくださいね。
いけるか。でも木玉がそんなに取れないんだよな。
そうですね、
使うか。
使いましょ
Yeah, she light item, no MV, turn 1.
う。はいいいと思います。
申し訳ない。
いや全然もうここエキストラ
She just straight up ghost usher? Oh my god.
やればいいだけなので大丈夫だと思います。はい、
はい。
そして一応もうしっかり消失技まで記録をいって、あー来た。
やった
よし
でもこれで、HP60% 以下になったら即属性の魔人ベジータが
確かに。
すごい火力アップするので、そこでチライを使って、
はいいいですね。
いい
いいですね。いいですよ。
ゲッピーさん頑張って。
痛いよ。待ってください。
Yeah, I'm not really discounting them for rotations though, because they haven't been like resetting for rotations or anything like that, right?
はい、健康になりましょう。はい、健康になります。ちょっとですね。
They're just going they're
いいですか。いい調子だ
respecting
と思います。
the way that rotations are supposed to be random, so you just take on the event with whatever rotations it gives you, right?
まずいかな。
今どう
What the hell is even happening? Yeah. We're out here punishing GEPPY.
ちょっと
They have to do challenges.
次の
They're pulling challenges out of a bucket,
倒しきれるかどうか。
and so they have to try and beat an event under certain restrictions, and if they can,
でもアイテム2個しか持ってきて
then whatever, and I guess, and then if not, they have to do a punishment, And this one is like an ongoing punishment. So while she's doing the challenge, the entire time she's playing the challenge, GEPPY has to walk on this reflexology foot mat thing. And it's like painful for your feet.
チライでこうなんとかいいんじゃないですかこれで
これ行くしかない
If you were away, in the last one they had to strap on these like zappers that zap their arms.
もったいないんですよね
行ってみましょうもう信じてます安藤さん僕は安藤を信じてます大丈夫です
はい
Oh my god, we're going AGL MV slot 1, huh?
非常にいいのでいやいけると思います
Oh my god.
これちょっと待ってください
This is a disaster.
ちょっと待ってくださいよおちょっとお来た
Wow, she lived.
いける行ってくれもう動きたくないあいいんじゃないですかいい
いや
しかも次の鍋地すごく
She has a chance. She has a chance.
ここですよここ
頼むあ
Miss the EX.
まあもう全然ここから地道に行けばいいのでもうなんか痛みに慣れてきましたねもう
慣れてきました
ここまで来るともう簡単なもんですよどっちもはい
申し訳ないです
でこれでさすがにここは耐えれるんじゃないかなと思いましたはいもうねもう
まずい
こっちははい克服したまであるのです
ごい何往復もできてます
いやもういけます
すごい
こうやって人は強くなって
修行ですね修行
この成果
あやばい
これ
That is a really funny comment, Zakuta, I like that. He's now experiencing why not making the EX guaranteed at 24 key was not a great idea. Yeah, too good. I love that. Like he would have been put out of his misery had the EX gone off there, but because it didn't, he's just experiencing physical pain. Welcome to our life.
気まずい
Damn. She's bringing shame upon the entire Dokkan Battle Dev crew.
すごく健康になりましたありがとうございます
ごめんなさい
はいちょうど
どうしたらいいです
一回ビンゴでしょ確かに何かしら
じゃあビンゴの表示お願いします、
はいどうだ
123ということでまだ3ビンゴのまま
確かに
ですね
これもスト50以下とか狙いに
巨大化
行った方がこれで2ビンゴ
確かに
これが100万増えると
ポスト50以下いきますかポスト50以下どうしよう
縛りやりましょうということで
はい
はい
じゃあ今度は私が
そうですね、
はい
じゃあ僕が挑戦させていただければと思いますじゃあ次のこれリアルバックなのであと何があるんですかね、
はい私全然
もう
ゲッピーさんを大変な思いにしか
風船が爆発するまでにステージクリアということで
はい
Clear the stage before a balloon
そんなこ
burst?
ともあるんですねす
Okay.
ごいですね
じゃあこちらが
I wonder what this is gonna be all about.
はいリアルの縛り
でゲーム内縛りはどうしますか
ゲーム内縛りは
Like they're gonna be slowly filling up a balloon till it pops?
いや
Or something?
1、2個はないと
Is possibly what we're gonna be
そう
looking
で
at?
すね
させていただきます
2個
2個は行きたいと
ます
はい極体属性の
あーなるほど
はい結構よ極系
Extreme Fizz. Good. No more Omega.
そうですね
My god.
厳しいんじゃないかな
They're obsessed.
ただ僕ちょっとねコスト50以下をもしかしたら時間かければと思ってたんですけど風船が2個目いきますね、
はい
ちょっ
Yeah, or MV, right? They've been using him a lot
と
too.
極地属性の遠征禁止
No
と
extreme
まあ
int.
長径
Okay.
なら
長径ならではありますね
でステージですね
そして極体極地とはいでステージがここにあるので
はい
はいじゃあステージ引かせてい
お
ただきま
願いしますす16以外だといい
16
な
はちょっと厳しいのでこれかな
お
はい12です
これなら
はい
はい
Yeah, they're still doing Surging Steel.
現在
No Omega and no MV, but they got stage 12, so
YouTube 入り直していただけ
I don't know which stage that
入り
is.
直していただけると復活するかなと思うので、ぜひ再度チャレンジしてみてください。すいません、お願いいたします。はい、では風船が爆発するまでに、そして極対極地の編成が禁止となっています。こちらです。これでビンゴコスト50以下目指しますか？
ちょっとコスト50以下を目指す。
Realm of Gods dodge spam, surely. Yeah. Probably the way to go. What other bingo things does he need, though? Is there something they should be playing around there? I don't know what the bingo board looks like.
なので
What they have left.
風船が
やばい、極地極体が縛られると非常に厳しくなってきたんですよね。あ、ちょっと待って。はい。ちょっとじゃあ映していただければと思います。
Oh, it's the metal cooler that crits. So he doesn't do any supers. Yeah. Definitely go Realm of Gods on that one.
あれ
This team could work. This team could work.
私ですね。
Because Daimaforku is going to be able to tank in slot 1. He might take a little bit of damage, but he'll be fine.
はい。いきますかね。
I don't think I would use Goma here.
音声の方大丈夫ですかね。入り直していただけると音声復活すると思うので。
Because Goma's good when you have
お願い
like
いたします。
a phase that's going to be like, oh, you know, there's really strong super attacks and there's nothing I can do about it. So then you launch the giant form. But like, it's all normal attacks that are guaranteed to be crits regardless. So even when you use the giant form and then come out of that, you're not getting like a guaranteed free turn where you don't take any damage, right? So, I don't know.
ゲッピーさんこれ持っていただいて。
Why would Mini Goku get destroyed?
ちょっと安藤さんにお願いしようかなと思います。
Oh, okay, we're switching
安
it
藤さ
up.
んプレイちょっとじゃあ僕のではなく安藤さんが攻めていただいてもよろしいでしょうか。どうでしょうか。
これでいきます。
いけると思います。うまくいければこの2人が回避してくれれば
頑張ります
大丈夫な気がしてます。
で、もしかしたら巨大化中にクリアができるかもしれない。
Yeah, I don't know why you think that Mini Goku would be,
ステージ12ですよね。
はい。
はい。
で、風
would be
船があ
tough
る
here.
んですね。
頑張ります。
はい、ちょっとこれがですね、
I think it'll be fine.
膨ら
I
ま
mean,
せていただいて
just don't put him slot 1, right?
爆発するというところ。
なるほど。じゃあ爆発。
Like, remember, the event only does
頑張
normal
ってクリア
attacks.
し
It
ます。
doesn't super, so.
いきます。
いきます。
怖いな。ちょっとめちゃめちゃうるさいらしいので、ちょっとそのもう怖い。ちょっと耳だけ気をつけてくださいというのこれちょっとこのこっち側だけ耳を探していただきます。
No, this is not the
もう
one.
アイテム使った方がいいかな。
もう結構
使っとこう。
Okay.
はい。
So, we've been incorrect about what stage this was the entire time. This is not the STR stage that crits.
そうですね。はい。
This is the one that gets, like,
怖いですね。
100% attack per super attack performed, and he performs 2 super attacks within the
ア
turn.
イテムまだそうですね。はい。
はい、ハイヤードラゴンを使用しました。
This is the massive super attack one. Now, I
4ターン
think
目以降はかなり
that Daima Miniku could be a problem.
ターンをしのいで。
はい。
こっち怖いな。
風船が割れるときに大きな音が発生します。
ちょっとやっぱ安藤さん頑張っていただいてるので、極力僕側にねちょっと風船は
ありがとうございます。
寄せていただければなと思いますが。はい。
There's no way that they're gonna beat this stage before the balloon blows up. Look how big it is already. They're fucked.
風船は早い
They're
ですね。
so fucked.
ここ。
頼む。
ああいいですね。
ありがとう。頼む。
あ、これちょっと待ってください。そんなわけないですよ。
What happens if they lose before the balloon blows up?
ハイヤードラゴン使ってる。
はい。まあ大魔法悟空のですね、大魔カテゴリーのサポートもございますので、
はい
しっかり耐えれたかなと思います。いや、あんまりそうですね、この膨らんでいる風船とこの距離でこう顔を合わせることなかなか
Wow. He did pretty good there.
独特な緊張感が今走ってますが。
No EX.
それ耳を塞いじゃうと喋る。
Oh wait, his only happens on additional attacks, right?
ターゲット集中できればなと思うので。
Okay, there we go. Now no EX.
エクストラ必殺技が弾けるとすごく嬉しいですね。
弾きたいな。かっこいいこの必殺。
ここでほい。まあまあまあ
まあまあまあまあまあまあ。頼むよ
まだまだ危ない
危ない危ない危ない。
Yeah, he's. Oh my god. Yeah, bro is not it.
なんで？
その
They're like, wait. They're like,
なん
wait.
でですか？
That unit's trash? He sucks? Oh, we didn't know. We didn't realize. Yeah, we told you guys that during the anniversary, but, you know.
戻りましょう。
ごめん。
戻ってきました。
なんでだ？ごめんなさい。クリアしたんだけど。
風船が割れる？割りますよ。あ、え？もう。
Are they just gonna let the balloon keep going?
もうただの罰みたいなもう多分スタッフの怒りがいよいよ。
Timer was not the move for this stage. I know, yeah. Definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。はい、もうこれでなんか。
This is very anticlimactic that they let this, that they're gonna let this continue after they already failed the stage.
いつ割れるんだ？
今スタッフさんが頑張って空気を。
なかなか割れない。これやばいんじゃないですか音。ちょっと。なんかこの世で聞いたことのない音が今。
He had balloon in his hair. Did you see that? Nah.
もう一回縛り。
もう一回縛り。
そっか。
いや
ちょっとなかなか私が足を引っ張っている。
いや
Too good, too good.
付き合いですから。
ありがとうございます。
ですからもう。
じゃあ縛り行きましょう。
リバルシ
The fake jump scare. I mean, that was more of a real jump scare than what we were getting earlier.
空気玉の色をサイコロで決定。なるほど。
なるほど。
そしてゲーム内
じゃあ引かせていただきます。
はい、お願いします。
もうこれ次第ではうまく終われると嬉しいなという気持ちなんですが、はい、今月サイヤ人カテゴリーの編成禁止。
ああ、まあこれはいけます。
これはいけそうな気がしますね。はい、じゃあまだもうちょっと必要なので、はい、頑張らせていただきます。お孫悟空の KF カテゴリーの編成禁止。
Oh, wow.
極系なら今
のところ shit.
これでもいくと300万ってことですね。
Okay.
そうですね。あ
That's a bit of a toss-up.
リアルも
含め
No Goku's family, so
そうですね。
70% of the game just got deleted.
そうなんじゃないですか。変に属性とか縛られるよりも
So Omega team, exactly, yeah.
あとは皆さんの
We're going Omega.
とステージだ。ステージをさせていただきます。16以外で。やばい。ちょっと待って。
Nah, no way.
入れてしまいました。
Okay, now that is an in-game challenge. That's what I'm talking about. That could be a real mission for that event. Clear stage 16 with no Goku's family characters on your team, friends included. Dude, that'd be a great mission. Are you kidding me? That's actually so cool.
まあでも色が指定されてるので、アイテム持ってってもちょっと危ないかもしれないですよね。
いやもうここはさすがに。
Yeah, I don't think GEPPY's gonna lock in. They've been failing quite a few of these. Which is funny because they keep halfway killing some of the metal coolers and then dying, so they're literally not even adding to the count because they're not killing any metal coolers. Bro.
ゲーム OK ですね。はい。
はい。とりあえず私もステージ16のクリアチームがまさしくいい進路になってまして、
じゃあ
今回もうこれで行くしかないんじゃないかなと私も思ってます。はい。はい、どうでしょう皆様。良さそうと。はい。はい。もうこれはもうダブラクッキーで火力稼いで危ないところはお化けで。I
mentioned the ice cream a few minutes ago, but that was actually sorbet, and now we're having ice cream.
一回練習でじゃあ、はい。この場合は、
タイ属性と地属性のみです。
At this point, the snacks are just keeping me
2
sentient.
個は取れると。順番は関係ない。
順番は関係ない。
順番は関係ない。ないと。ないことない。ここに表示されたものが取れるということですね。
はい。
じゃあ、
Did you bring enough for the class? What I can't offer you in ice cream, I can provide in power level. How about that?
サポートミスにしますか。
もしかしたら対属性が出ないかもしれないですね、サイコロで。
個人的にはお化けでもいいんじゃないかなと。
お化けでいきましょう。じゃあ
どうだ、いきましょう。
はい、
やらせていただきます。
お願いします。
よろしくお願いします。来い。よし、悪くないですね、最初は。
で
Yeah, slide you a cool 15 mil real quick. Hell yeah.
サイコロ引きます？
I'm down.
確かに最高。
Oh, and you want 10 mil. Okay.
お願いします。
はい、行きます。
I guess I'll just go back to 7 mil real quick.
はい、
虹と
地属性技
属性取れると。わ、これはありがたいですね。聞かせていただいて、
Bro thinks an ice cream cone is worth 15 million power
はい
level.
これはですね、まずちょっとお化け使わせていただいて、
はい
次の布陣が意外と耐えられそうではあるので、ちょっとこの即だけがですね、そうですね、相手側の
でも
やばい
対属性は取っちゃいけないんですよ。
これって積みになりましたっけ。もし
不
かして
可抗力。
これ振り直し。
はい、いきます。出ました。
出ました。
対属性力、あと虹です。
ありがとうございます。
完璧ですね。
完璧です。じゃあ行かせていただきます。で、ここからは力といいですね。力と
対属性なので、いい感じですね。
力と体を取れると。
はい。
よし。ちょっと即属性が厄介なので。
最初に。
はい。
属性ごとに持っているものが違うんですもんね、メダルクーラー。お。
いいですよ。ここは。
いい。
こう、はい、それぞれですね、属性ごとに特色があるステージとなってまして、敵がですね、なるべく
即属性から倒した方がいい。
これと必中持ちなので、ちょっとレジックの回避っていうところがもしかしたら厳しくなってしまうかもしれないので、
はい。
My god. Where'd all my power level go, guys? All of a sudden, I'm broke. You guys took it all.
はい、ここもいい火力が出てるんじゃないかなと思います。はい、いいですよ。よし。
He might win. Yeah, Geppy's kind of cooking right now.
いいんじゃないでしょうか。
はい。
ここで、
かなり
いいですね。これはありがたい。
はい、じゃあサイコロ引きます。
そうだ、サイコロだ。お願いします。
はい。力値
40 million. I gotta go into power level debt. Nah.
そうですね。
Don't be saying that to me. Brother.
全部タイに
I'm in actual debt because of the power level that I have. I'm not going into power level debt as well. That's just an insane thing to say.
にもこれでいけかな。やばい。いいか。虹は OK ですもんね。虹は OK。
虹は OK です。
そうで、虹は OK なので、虹を取って、虹が OK なので、即も虹も。
地属性。
地属性だ。これって
ないですね。
これない。
Geppy believes in the damage reduction. Let's see it.
はい。
Horrible decision, but you know, let's see it anyway. Okay, this is only the first super attack. If this is the tech one, he's good, right? Yeah. Chillin'. Now is the STR one. The int one hit him quite hard. It's a good thing he didn't get super by the int one. That could have been bad.
めちゃめちゃ集中して無言になるなというところちょっとあるので、すみません、いい感じなのかなと。これ次第ではだいぶ進捗も変わってくるので。
そうですね。
はいはいはいはい。
スーパーインシ
The int one doesn't attack at all.
はいはいはい。
で必殺がですね、ここに集中してくれるのは非常にありがたいなと思いますね。
They're never switching the target of their supers. Oh yeah, and especially on this stage, you really have to prioritize. Which I guess it's lucky enough that the AGL one is first, and that's usually the first one you want to target. And Omega's AoEing, so that's not the worst either. I guess he's maybe been missing out a little bit on having potentially been able to kill the int one by now, but looks like he's still gonna probably do it. Legic's probably gonna take down the int one here.
回避をしていただくというところになってくるかなと思います。あ、いいね、ここ地属性の倒せるの非常に大きいですよ。これどうしたら倒してる
すごい。
これいいんじゃないですか。これはいい調子ですよ。次お化け使えるので、
はい。
お、完璧だ。ちょっと
待って、サイコロ引きます。
あ、じゃあ一旦サイコロお願いします。
Well, I guess Ghost Usher for the win. That's kind of, yeah.
はい。二次対属性即属性です。
二次対属性、はい。じゃあこれちょっとダーブラクッキー
取りましょう。
でも対は取れるので、取れると。
No way he won with the Mega. Oh my god.
これはもう
Brother, with the support he has on rotation right now, this is about to be disgusting. Are you kidding me?
これでいいんじゃないでしょうか。
はい。あんなに全部変わることあるんだ。
気持ちいいですね。
Holy moly. 200k plus. Bye, cooler. Bye, cooler. I guess he did survive that one, but he's still got another one coming for you.
これはいけるんじゃないですか。
Damn. GEPPY making me believe in nuke items again. That's crazy. That's wow. That's impressive. That is impressive. Omega team with the Bura Cookie and Ghost Usher clearing that. That's wild. Try the same team and items. I got you. Once I'm the #1 power level, I got you.
そうでリアルが1つと、ゲーム内が2つ、はい、
出ましたので300万のボーナスがね追加されます。はい
はい。
いやよかった。あ、これであともう1回やればクリア。
あともう1回やればクリア。なるほど。
You knew I was gonna say that. Oh no.
これで
Have I become
タイ
predictable?
ムアタックでやるのは多分1ステージだけタイムアタック。
はい。
あれ長いですよね。そういえば。
サイヤの闘志と最強のプライドがクリアできてはいない。
あれが長い10分ぐらい。
そうなんですよね。
これ今ちなみにまだ1000万はいかない感じなんですか。
1億いってない。
1億は。
Alright, let's go, GEPPY. Get to the next challenge, GEPPY. Like, what is their plan? Have they haven't given us an itinerary. I don't know when this stream is gonna end. Like, are they just gonna keep going until they're at? Oh! Well, that's a very different number from what we just saw. It was only at 96. So, the next challenge, it's about to be over then. The stream's literally about to be over. The number in the upper corner of the stream said 96 mil with the bonuses that he had gotten and stuff. I guess it's just that much more now? Oh, they added more of his bonuses in, that's why. Okay. So he only needs 100k. What are we... Okay, so they're doing the electric shock on damage. What other... What are the things that they have on the bingo board? I don't know. Oh, this 10 mil, or you're saying what they had before didn't include the last stage, and now it does. Yeah. But it added like 3 mil or something on here, unless I'm tripping.
お、13。
いいんじゃないでしょうか。
これでいきますか。
よし、じゃあ13を僕は電流を受けながらクリアすれば絶対達成ということで、ちょっと電流の準備をまたさせていただきます。はい。
13, that's the physical one? No, that's stage 11. It's the STR, or is this the int one?
そうですね。何で
If this is the int one, that's actually really good for him. Because you're gonna receive damage less on that stage. Because a lot of the enemy actions are replaced by a healing action.
はい。
大丈夫そうですかね。はい。じゃあちょっとそれでいくので電流をつけてきます。
編成はこちらで
いけたらなと思います。
じゃあゲーム画面は見せても大丈夫ですかね。はい、ではゲーム画面のページお願いします。はい、あ、少々お待ちください。さあ皆さんもう間もなくメタルクーラ討伐1億体達成となりますので、皆さんも
but these little challenges they're doing individually aren't giving them any bonuses, right? It's just something additional they have to do on top of, like while they're trying to fill out the bingo board. If I'm thinking of that correctly, like what bingo board thing did they just get on the last one? What are we working on now? You know?
イベントに挑戦していただいて気持ちよく1億体を迎えて終われたらなと思います。ぜひ
2 mil per success.
ちょっと
What?
皆さんの元気を目指していただいてクリアできたらと思います。
お願いします。
まずね、ちょっと電流が。はい。
Did we just move on from the bingo board thing and I didn't realize? We're just in like a different setup now for their point earnings. I don't remember seeing a thing about 2 million.
あ、そっか電流だ。やべ。
Oh, okay, so they have the challenges on, and then if he can beat it with the challenges up, then he gets whatever. Okay, okay. So the bingo challenges are happening at the same time, so they're supposed to be team building and doing those challenges while they're doing these to get those points. I see. But if he gets the W right here, and we get 2 million, then we're done. So, this really should be the last thing. Right?
電流ないですね。電流ない。よかった。危ない。ちょっとすいません。めちゃめちゃ今電流が怖くて。い
や今日ゲッピーさんいろんなことありましたね。
And okay, the fact that they don't switch the enemy that they're targeting is going to be benefit for this stage as well.
いやもう間もなくですよ。
なかなかないですよ。そんなこう1億体にこう何かしら行くっていうのは嬉しいですね。
前代未聞のチャレンジですね。これは。
よし、ここで、
はい、電気は安藤とゲッピーさんの腕に流れます。はい。では今はダメージを受ける旅ですので、今はお化けを使用しているため電流は流れてません。
そのためにしてお化けがねすごく重要になっている。
いや本当に大好きになる、より大好きになりました。さ
あ、この後ですね。ちょっと実は不安では。
Okay, well, let's see if he's smart enough to put Omega in the slot that is going to attack break the heals. You like stage 13, the enemy just heals so you can bring a whole team of stackers and then nuke them. I guess if you want it to take forever, sure. But yeah, like, look, if he slot 3's Omega right here... Yeah, I guess obviously he's not gonna, but... If he did, it would be really cool. I suppose he also has Ghost Usher, right? So he could Ghost Usher one turn, and then the next turn, slot 3 Omega. And then the Ghost Usher plus all the attack breaks would give you 3 turns back to back where there would be no healing until the end of that 3rd turn, right? That's what I would be attempting to do here.
ガーブラクッキー使ったにもかかわらず不安な感じではありますが、はい、
いいいいいい
ブレイクが入るので、
はい。
このターンさえしのげればもう一回お化けが来るので、
そうです
Because yeah, like all this damage he's doing right here is cool, but they're all just gonna heal.
はい、
耐えられるのか。
They're all just gonna heal. So doing this partial damage was like not really worth. There's genuinely no reason to have him slot 1.
ナイスナイス。
あ、ナイスで、あ、いいんじゃない。あ、でも逆にという気持ちも
まだ電流食らってないです。
確かに倒してほしいですね、ここは。
はい。
よしよしよしよしよし。これで少しでもここで、ああ、いいですね。ここは大きい。ちょっ
火力。
とこれは、
よしよしよしよしよし。
いや、来ちゃうの？ちょっと待ってよ。
怖い。
なんでよ。ちょっと待ってよ。まずいんじゃないですか。
Funny how GEPPY isn't using the right fruit for the 200%. Wow, he got rolled. The ripe fruit isn't a thing anymore.
もう一回もう一回。
It got converted already.
もう一回もう一回。
It's now this.
もう一回行かせてください。
It's now ripe fruit of Tree of Might leftovers, and it only does 20%. That changed 2 days ago. It's not in the game anymore.
はい、行かせていただきます。
Brother. Okay, please back out and reset. Oh my god, he wants me to be up all fucking night. He didn't even get a turn 1 Omega, and he didn't bother to back out.
不穏なんですよ。
I can't with this man.
まあまあまあ。
まあまあまあまあ、ちょっとそうですね。
次が重なってるんです
次
ね。
が重なってるので、まあ逆にその一旦で、はい、ダメージとしてまあちょっとリンクが繋がらないとかちょっとあるんですけど、
はい。
ここ。
スーパーインシンドンの編成はもう大活躍です。
そうですね、やっぱりもうなんだかんだこう1年ぐらい経つキャラクターになりますけど、GT ボス
Double Omega next turn is good because he can double cancel the heals. I mean, that's a weird way to word that because you're not double canceling the heals, but it does mean that he's gonna have 1 Omega at least at the very end to be able to like single cancel the heals, right? Though I don't know if the setup is perfect for that this time. It looks like there's a lot of normal attacks at the end there before all the heals happen. I'm not super sure. It looks like there's a lot more attacks in the back end than just the heals. One of those early attacks was the heal though. One of them was the heals. Is he gonna use both? Use one, use one. There you go, there you go. Now select the reds, and then use the other one. Yeah, there you go. He's got it, he's got it. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, he might be in business here. He might be in business here. And then if he Ghost Ushers on the next turn, so there's still no heal, and then comes back in with 1 more Omega on this final turn, that's the way to win. That's the way to do it. But also, notice the number at the top part of the screen. It was 99,925. Now it's 99,978. So it looks like it's the numbers are gonna peak over without their help from this challenge at all.
あと3万体ほどとなってますので、皆さんご協力よろしくお願いします。
こっからまだね、まだちょっとこのリンク
お願いします。
どうしてね、もう一回はきついけど、そうですね、ここはまだ。
あと3万体頑張ろう皆さんで。
ちょっと待ってくださいね。大丈夫。
耐えてくれ。
Yo.
もう痛い。
I sneezed and killed him. My bad, GEPPY. My bad, Geps. My bad.
これは帰れないスワップの恨みです。
もう一回。
That's tough. Also, it looks like the end phase does super. Yeah.
いきます。もう一回。
I think that was Christian Garcia.
もう一回。
安藤さんにやっていただくでもどうでしょうか。
いいですかね。
Said that thing about no supers, but yeah, that there was a super attack.
ステージ10
That there was a super.
13。
これ変え
Alright, so clearly we shouldn't have STR Omega here. Maybe we need like STR Rose or something.
変えた方がいいですかね。
Yeah.
いや、それでもいけるんじゃないかなと思います。
はいはい、OK です。
確かに、まあ、あとウィス使おうがやっぱ多いので、
だからウィス使って
ウィスと
ダーブラクッキーでいこうと思います。
でいければと思います。
Wait, so we are using Rose Zamasu, it's just we've taken off Nova?
さっき
Okay.
ちょっと落としていただいて。
Nova wasn't really the problem, but I guess.
一回落としでお願いします。で、
Oh wait, was that her showing her running out of reels? Are we really gonna do a tuning in pour from headquarters where we can't even buy more frickin' support reels in the Baba shop?
ちょっと待ってくださいね。今安藤さんステージに挑む。
13ですよね。ステージ13。
はい、すみません。本当にはい、
これでいきます。
電撃するのためにお化けを持ってってるので、ここは僕たちが耐えることでちょっとミスを持っていこうかな。
I guess you just had a lucky run then. That's crazy.
じゃあ安藤さんの画面映していただいていいでしょうか。
はい。じゃあいきます。ウィスとダーブラクッキーで。
はい。並びも良いですね。大丈夫かなと思います。
ここは
Okay.
どうしよう。
Yeah, they really are gonna have to figure out putting Omega in slot 3.
ウィス使うか。
Like, that needs to happen.
4体以内に倒すという気持ちで。
そうですね。
はい。
リジックは3番手。
I do agree with the Whis though, instead of the Ghost Usher.
はい。
I think that kind of makes sense.
ダブルクッキーも使っちゃうか。
Just because they're straight up refusing to take a unit off the team that like can't survive, right?
お願い。おお、いいか。
いいんじゃないですか。
両方9ですね。
はい。
No, no,
あ、11
no, no. There. Oh god. I remember my first day when playing Dokkan.
はい。ここもですね。しっかり記録ははい。が
取れる。
はい。
Yeah, the item really wasn't necessary on this first turn. We could have.
はい、大丈夫かなと思います。
これでいこう。
あ、これそっか。で竜か。
So it's yeah, it's pain.
お化けだ。
お化けじゃないから。
お化けなんですよ。
そうですね。
必要なのは結局まあでもこれで
ダメージ軽減してるだけなので、ダメージは私たちは食らうんですよね。
っていう。まあでもアクションブレーキも入るので、
はい。
5回分の電撃はまあスキップというかできてるので、
お願いします。皆さんもあと3番隊の討伐にご協力ください。お願いし
もう
ます。
これ終わったら更新と同時に1億体いってると非常に嬉しいです。
そうですね。よしよしよしよしよし。
よしよしよしよし。大丈夫ですね。はいはい。
はい。
次の並びとしても非常に良い並びかなと思います、
そうですね。並びはすごくいいですね。
属性的にも。
Okay, they might take out this first cooler. They might take out one of them here.
いるかなという。
お願いお願い。
あ、ここ確かにレジック戦が。
Yeah, I think Legic's got it. So they're gonna be down to 4.
階段倒してもらえると。
そうですね。嬉しい。頑張って頑張って。
いい調子ですね。
But that's it, and all the attack breaks are gone already too.
これで。
よしよしよし。
あ、いいですね。これをここからですね。ここ。
よしよしよしよしよしよしよしよしよし。
あ、電流も食らうんですよこれ。
素晴らしい。
こういうことだ。
レジック。
そうだ。あ、食らってるわ。
忘れた頃にやってきますね。
They took damage. Oh, the attack breaks from Omega help not take damage though. That's like not take damage so that they don't get shocked, right? That's kind of funny. It's almost better to attack break the actual attacks then instead of the heals, so that they don't get shocked for taking damage. That's kind of funny.
2番手これ
Oof.
大丈夫だと思います。はい。あーいやこれ3番手に変えた。
We're gonna say yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then yep. She's got the moves, bro. She knows how to select orbs. Kind of better than GEPPY, low key. Except for she should have selected 7 there instead of 6, but it's fine.
ですね。はい。
でも EC のたちも頑張ってくれてる。
Yeah, I don't know if this is the run. I don't know if this is the run. They might be... Wait. Cookie going hard here? What the hell? That Omega did so much damage. Oh, I bet you. I bet you. Oh my god. I bet you everything in the life of me that her Omega that she's using that attacked on that last turn is not Link level 10 and does not have Big Bad Bosses active currently. That's what I would be willing to bet about why there was such a big disparity in damage. Because the friend unit is 79%. This friend unit they're using wasn't even rainbowed, I don't think. Alright, well they're fine here because he's invincible. They still have Whis up, right? So he can't take damage. But they can! That's really funny. Alright, use the other Whis. There you go, there you go. Alright, well, it looks like they're gonna get the dub, actually, which is kind of cool. Oh, wait, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Because STR Omega still has to survive this turn. And if that final cooler is they're only gonna kill one of the two coolers here. I don't think both are going down this turn. So STR Omega is still gonna have to potentially deal with a super attack. Oh, but they do have a Whis up, so he might survive it, is the thing. Never mind. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind, never mind. They're just fine. They just win easily. Cool. Okay, so that should be GG's. That should be the end of the stream. Go ahead and announce the cooler Link level event, please. Go ahead and announce it. Even though you said you weren't going to announce anything, just go ahead and announce it. Please. Please. So I can sleep knowing that it's not going to show up in the middle of my slumber. There we go, we hit the 100 mil, guys. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yay. And look at that. To all of you buffoons that did any grinding at all, look at that, 30,506. I know for a fact that none of you have grinded the way that Truth has, which means you definitely have not gotten 30,000 on your own. Which means any one individual player that contributed toward the 100 million challenge, you did absolutely nothing. Because that 30,000 was extra. So more than what your entire grind was excess on top of what was needed to be done. So all of that time you spent grinding metal coolers throughout the entirety of this celebration was all a complete waste of your time. Just so you know. Just so you're aware. Yeah, hell yeah, 10 mil Dragon Stones. Why 10 mil? Should be 100 mil, right? Oh, I see, because of the bonus 10 mil. Yeah.
たくさんのコメントでしたり、いろんな応援ありがとうございました。皆さんがね、だいぶ討伐数、そうですね、クイズとかは本当にユーザー様のおかげで正解できた問題も多いので、非常に助かりました。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。はい、ですね、ではエンディングに入らせていただければなと思っております。1億体討伐達成ということで、イベント中に獲得した秘宝ビッグゲット1つに対してリーゼ1個交換できますので、
It opens 7-3 JST, so on the 2nd, July 2nd, we're going to be able to use these. I don't know why they're stalling it so long. If this whole thing's going to be done for in like a day, and it's not something they have to like individually calculate for each account, it's just everyone gets 100 stones. Open the shop right now. Like what? Why are we waiting until the 2nd? Literally another week? That makes no sense.
本当にメタルクーラー1億体討伐達成できて非常に嬉しいです。 さあ名残惜しいところではありますが、本番組はこちらでエンディングとさせていただきます。
はい、番組を最後までご視聴いただきまして、そして、メタルクーラー1億体
This sounds like closing statements. I'm pretty sure they're getting ready to end.
ありがとうございました。
There's the bow.
ドッカンバトルとしては本当にこういう配信は初めてすぎるかなというふうに思っておりますので、ちょっとSNS などですね、配信良かったよみたいなコメントとかあると非常に嬉しいです。
よろしくお願いします。
はい。また灼熱怒涛超絶ドッカンキャンペーンの最新情報については、明日27日の12時に、お届けさせていただきますので、明日の放送
Maybe they're doing it for when TDC begins. No, the second TDC will have already begun like 2 or 3 days ago when that goes live.
皆さんご視聴いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次回の放送でお会いしましょう。
ありがとう。
さようなら。
ありがとうございました。
さよなら。さよなら。Okay, guys. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. So that was the the little metal cooler live stream. Okay. I mean, they really warned us ahead of time that this was going to be completely unrelated to the normal, you know, stream of lore we get from these live streams of, like, hints for, you know, upcoming content or whatever other things, releases, reveals. Obviously, nothing like that happened here. I mainly wanted to tune into this live stream just because of the whole lingering mystery behind that upcoming cooler event, and I figured we might have gotten some light shed on that here in this stream, but apparently not. So, I'm gonna be ending stream now as well, yeah, so I can get some sleep, but now I'm gonna have an anxious night of sleep, not knowing if at some point throughout my slumber, the Metal Cooler Link level event is gonna go live or something, right? So I'm just gonna have to pray that if this is going to be a thing, that we can trust in Proton, that it's not gonna go live until 8:30 later tonight, while I also won't be able to play it, because I'll be at work. So, yeah. Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, perfect time to end stream. It's June 26th, so 6:26 at 6:26 a.m., I guess, for me. So, literally, we're experiencing Experiment 626. If you know, you know. Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. Kawabanga!